Hello. Hello. My fellow comrades on this. The only place where you can actually use the word comrade without it making any sense to me is inside of a ship. Hello. Welcome. Afternoon, baby. My golf merchant. Hello. 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 How are you doing? I am dead. Chat. I am as dead as I can be because my silly ass procrastinated a bunch of work that I had to do last week. And I had to do it all yesterday at 2 a.m. I slept a little bit, like around 3 a.m. or something. Then I woke up and I had a bunch of shit to do as well. Looking cute and squishable as usual, boss. Thank you. I'm still a kitty. I feel really comfortable with this model. I don't know why. I think it's the bounciness of it. It gives me confidence. As you can see, I do have some eye bags. Purple eye bags from a lack of sleep. But yeah. But yeah. Yeah. Are you ready for the Interstellar Rumble? Because I am. I am. It's gonna be a bit of a chill stream. I don't really pretend to have a lot of energy doing this. But we're gonna be building some stuff and reading also. Oh my god, I'm wishing we should get it in change. It wants to start the rogue trader. Buenas, boss. Buenas. You're like a Jello cat pirate. A Jello cat. Yeah. It's cute. Love confidence. Let's go. I guess it's really nice being a kitty. You see, a lot of women like you more than usual because you're a kitty. They're obsessed with kittens, you know? People are constantly complimenting you and be like, what a cute kitty! And you're like, yeah, that's the stuff. Yeah. You're a pirate named 10 Plunders. Your mama. And that's called for 10, right? Yeah, let me put it up. Sorry if I have a little EP, okay? Sorry beforehand, but I'll try my best to maintain myself awake. I'm drinking a lot of water to see if that can fix that. So hopefully, we pray. We pray to the sea. We pray to the sea so she doesn't murder us. Alright, let me see. We'll pray for it to the sea, but not for real, sis. You know what I mean? Like, as a joke. Alright. Oh, yeah. I almost forgot. So, if you have not acquired your 4th of July magnet yet, remember to do so, please. They are going out. Going in hot? Going out hot? They're going away pretty fast. So be careful if you want to get yours. Make sure that you ask for a little loan at the bank. Don't actually do that. I'm gonna be very pissed off if you actually do that. Please do not ask for a loan at the bank just to buy the magnet, please. Be better. Be better. You know why you should this tells a lot on you. This This means that you didn't even save up to buy that. You don't even have a savings in your account that are equal to 1 magnet. We appreciate you, Vivi, but if at any point you're struggling to stay awake, it's fine if the stream there and go to sleep. Your health matters more to us. The thing is, I don't think this will affect my health that much. It's more like I need to learn to be more resilient. I need to learn to work under stress. That's something that I have never managed to. Streaming during duress is helping me become a better streamer. Oh, Ligard, Yuksan, hello. Le, I'm guessing that your name has to stop there. Le, Garde, Yuksan. Thank you, member. I'll get a loan from that friendly Colombian guy down the street. He keeps asking if I need a loan. Thank you, boss. No! And that's how we lost Chef to the Colombian mafia. Don't worry, Chef. We're pirates. We can't recover you back. We're gonna siege all of their illegal shipments and take them for ourselves. You know what they say during almost every heist movie? The best thing to steal is something that belongs to another criminal. Because what are they gonna do about it? Are they gonna call the police? They already stole that. Are they gonna call the police? Yeah. It's kind of like you're bringing back good karma to the world, you know? I'm not sure that's how it works. It is. Bean. I'm a bean. You could pour this model out of a cup like water. I love it. You know, cats are liquid and they're also solid at the same time. Or they just fucking shoot you. No. I don't think the mafiosos from the Colombian cartel would shoot such a cute kitty, right? Right? I don't think that would be the case. Right, chat? You wouldn't shoot this kitty. Also, where the fuck are we? Alright. Oh, there's a lot of noise from the game. Dring. We have a bunch of missions to do. See? Right by blood. Chapter 1. Looking for trouble. Visit Ricaliphilia in the prison planetoid. Make contact with the Navis Novelite station and land in Rica and Mortis. Then we have companion quests. And these are stuff that we already did. I should be able to close this. Battle Sister's personal request. I don't think I trust that Battle Sister. Alright, this is just like part of the prologue. Is it done? Make it to the meeting with the heir. We failed. Discover the whereabouts of Ethelthred the heir. We failed. I don't think it matters. What do you put? What does the game put it there like that? You failed. Just to remind us that he turned into a monster. The dude. Ah, Vivisita. The Emperor protects. The Emperor protects me and my booty. My pirate booty. Alright. Let's talk with anybody that can transport us elsewhere. Hamana. I think that we could go directly to visit another planet already, right? Boxmaster. Come on. Come on. Where's the navigator? How did I access the navigator? Over here? Oh, I think that's the wrong place. Alright, let's go back. Bridge Technomat. The whole Warhammer lore is pretty interesting, but also a little confusing in the sense that I still don't know what happens down the base of the ship where all the people that are pretty much enslaved. How did they get there? If you're born there, are you wasting your time forever working for a rogue trader? Which officer? I was thinking it was Abelard, right?
Lord Captain.
Yes, sir. That's me. Let's talk about things that may be useful to me as a rogue trader.
A noble aspiration, Lord Captain. I am ready to acquaint you with all the particulars that interest you.
Who are the main players I need to be aware of in the Coronos Expanse?
In the first instance, you should treat official representatives of the Imperium with respect.
Ah.
The Expanse may be on the fringes, but it still numbers among the territories of the Golden Throne. The arrival of the Lord Inquisitor has turned the Coronos Expanse into a less wild and uncontrolled region, to the regret of some individuals who had grown inured to the local lawlessness.
Oh, so they're pirates. Nice. I'm telling you, what did I tell you about the stealing from the criminals? What did I tell you about stealing from the criminals? It's a plan. It's a lifelong plan. So you guys think that as an I'm LARPing as an Ojo-sama for this game. So you think an Ojo-sama would treat another Ojo-sama? You think that an Ojo-sama would treat another Ojo-sama with respect? I think so, right? Because they're equal. Equal. In a way. Right? I wish there was more. I would have seen more of that type of interaction in animes, actually.
Rogue traders such as yourself are also servants of the Imperium. They have been accorded special rights and powers. They wield immense authority within their territory. And they enjoy absolute respect in other parts of the Expanse. The most powerful of them are Caligos Winterscale and Incendia Bastal Chorda. Tread carefully when dealing with either of them.
Okay, these are two rogue traders. The most powerful of them are Caligos Winterscale and Incendia Bastal Chorda. Incendia means fire. Female fire. I like this girl's name. And Caligos Winterscale. That's a fucking furry. That is a dragon furry name if I've ever seen one before. I'll remember them.
We are to speak of unclaimed territory, which is what Footfall is. Among the scum that dwells on that handful of asteroids, there are 3 factions that wield considerable influence in the sector. The first is the Kazbalaka mission. Organized crime in its most primitive form. It holds sway over the Liege of Footfall and has links to rogue trader Winterscale. The second faction is an offshoot of our shining ecclesiarchy, followers of St. Drusus. They are actively building their forces and hold influence over rogue trader Chorda. And finally, the third faction, the Explorators, a wing of the Adeptus Mechanicus. They are willing to die and kill for the secrets of the ancient technological heresies that are hidden among the stars of the Coronos Expanse.
In a way, I like that the Adeptus Mechanicus are so insane. It's kind of like seeing a programmer evolve during the millennia of mankind. Have you ever seen those guys that just know how to do anything with a computer? I think that's like, this is the next step in evolution. This is the next step in evolution for those type of guys. I think it's cool. Lobby, hello, Joe. Oh, Flicker. They're both women, though. Okay, let's talk about an Ojo-sama and an Ojo. Is there such a thing? Oji, not Oji-san. Oji-san, which is like a prince. So we got a prince and a princess. You think that they will respect each other or would they mistreat each other? What kind of situation are we speaking here? Is it like a swan princess situation or do you think they would get along? Because they'll be like, hey yo, you're like noble like I am. That's alright. I will not mistreat you. The Neuralink early adopters. Yes! Do not get a Neuralink, chat. Do not get a Neuralink. You will end up in the future just like the Adeptus Mechanicus. You don't want to be an Adeptus Mechanicus, do you? Isn't it Waka for Young Lord? Oh yeah, you're right. Waka. But I've also heard OG, not Oji-san. Oji-san. OG. It's like Prince. I know because there's like a Japanese, there's like a J fashion that is based on princess, like male princesses. which is called OGK. And they basically dress up kind of like Ciel Phantom Hat from Black Butler. It's really nice. Let's see. Conrad, our previous master of whispers. What can you tell me about his betrayal? What do you think he'll do next?
You know, Lord Captain, I am no admirer of fine art. But when we next find ourselves in a civilized port,
Vamos a hacer ceviche.
I will promptly find an artist and commission a portrait of the individual to whom you refer, with a hole between the eyes. Conrad Voigtveer.
Conrad.
He admitted his treachery and escaped with his life was an unforgivable oversight.
Yeah, we're gonna murder him. You think it's gonna be the final boss? Alright, let me be here so I cover my own portrait. So you can imagine I am the kitty commander talking. Let me put this over there. Alright, there we go. It's true. Don't do it, you'll become a servitor rather than take one and that. Yeah, imagine, you'll be like the... Eventually, you will become a very ineffective version of that software and you will get rid of. You'll be taken care of. Negative. How much 40k experience do you have? Not that much. I only know a bunch of lore because I like hearing people yap about Warhammer. It seems like a very cool... it has so much lore. It seems like a very cool thing to get into. I have painted some minis before. Specifically sororitas because I really like they're just females with armor. I think it looks very cool. And the whole ecclesiastical aesthetic to all of it. It's really nice as well. I don't know much about Chaos lore, as I think. I know some about certain silly emperor sons. Because I've been trying to read Horus Heresy. You haven't read Lumi's chart yet? No, I haven't. I kinda wanna just skip that because I didn't want to get spoiled on some things. You know? Nice girls finish last and that's why Vivi can't get flapped. What the fuck? You look at this kitty and you think that? Do you see this kitty? I'm literally a kitty right now. You degenerate. I am a cat. A blob cat. Think about anything else. Please. They can't call the police when you're about the law. Yes, that's true. I'm just a little cat. Yeah, pretty much.
We both served Lord Captain Theodora for many years, and we never saw eye to eye. He was brash. He was never afraid of assuming responsibility, and he willingly took on difficult tasks. I am loath to admit it, but the von Valancius Protectorate continues to reap the fruits of his labors to this day. His service always garnered my respect. But everything else about him made me want to wring the neck of that two-faced snake.
We know that Theodora knew something about him, and that's why she decided to get him out of the potential suitors to become the rogue trader that wouldn't carry everything, right? But we do not know what exactly he did.
If you are taking comfort in the thought that we will hear no more of Conrad, prepare to be disappointed. You thwarted his plans, his meticulously plotted and nurtured treachery.
What a way to say it!
Struck at you, and he will use his contacts and knowledge of the Protectorate to do so.
Ah, maybe he has friends.
Captain, is whether you will be able to anticipate his next steps.
Prepare to be disappointed. But Vivi, a cat is fine too, you know. Take that back. Take that back. You're gonna make the police wanna start an investigation in our workplace. I don't want them to find all the stuff that I have stashed on the basement. Stop being suspicious! How did the situation in the Coronos expand for me? What do I need to know and keep in mind? He was very wise.
This is a topic for an official briefing, not a casual conversation.
Ay.
But I will try to answer succinctly. And if you permit, in my own words, the Coronos expanse is considerably removed from the heart of the Imperium.
So we're in a lawless land.
Local warp routes become useless within months. Established pathways are regularly subject to attacks from all kinds of rabble. And in the only major port, the Imperium's frigates find themselves moored alongside pirate vessels.
That's kind of cute. You see, in the limits of the universe, your only friend is a pirate, even if you are one of the most fervent followers of the Emperor. I think that's kind of cool. Yeah. Do not get scared. I mean, I'm hiding there. Some goblins, and they're kinda washing some $100,000 bills. Nothing too serious. If you want to take it back, then give me the treasure. Give me my treasure, damn you. No.
Until recently, the Coronis Expanse could hardly have been called a region of the Imperium. The situation has changed with the arrival of the Lord Inquisitor, but not by much. This place operates under its own rules, you see. More radical, so to speak. But ones that allow for a non-standard approach where there is a promise of victory. The Coronis Expanse is considered rogue trader territory for a reason. Only rogue traders have sufficient military might, audacity, and the rights granted them by the warrant to survive the leap into the unexplored part of the Expanse, and in the event of a successful outcome, to hold on to whatever they manage to capture on the frontier.
Hell yeah. I like being sponsored by the Emperor. It's kinda cool. Not gonna lie, I can befriend the pirates, I can befriend the Xenos all because I have a piece of paper. It's really nice. Chat, what's your favorite type of Xenos? Xenos? Xenos. That other thing kinda sounds like something else in Spanish. What's your favorite? The Tau?
As you wish, Lord Captain.
I'd like to know more about my seneschal. You may call me by my first name if you wish.
I thank you for the honor, but I must decline. As a former military officer, I believe in the importance of order in all things, including the chain of command. You are the Lord Captain, my direct superior. I am not prepared to address you in any way other than as regulation dictates.
Ah, it's kinda sweet. I'd like to know more about my seneschal. I must take my leave. No, wait, I wanna ask you some questions.
As you wish, Lord Captain.
Do you
What
have
would
a
you like to know?
family? And that's how we learned. He used to be married, or he is married still. Xeno is pronounced with a C sound in English. Oh, Xeno. Xeno in Spanish. I can see where that came from. Hello, Chacho. Hello. Tell me about yourself. What were you before you became Theodora's seneschal?
I used to be
Is
an
that an actual
officer in the
title?
Navis Imperialis.
Seneschal?
No. A used to be is not quite right. It was not simply a job. It was my calling. The essence of my life. I was proud to serve Lord Captain Theodora, but in my heart and mind, I'm still an officer of the Imperium.
Aww.
I met Lord Captain Theodora on a mission where the Imperial Navy was providing reinforcement to the rogue traders' army on one of the frontier worlds. Our acquaintance was not easy. Working with people outside the Navy hierarchy has never been my strong suit. It was to my great surprise then, that after the mission's completion, I received a referral to leave my service in the Navy and join the rogue traders' personal
Oh,
council.
she probably saw potential in him. That's cool. Probably the Necrons, since they're only competent Xenos in the whole galaxy. You're right. Didn't you see that word in this coalition, baby? Yeah, but did you think that I knew what it meant? No, I didn't. And I didn't even Google it. Steward or governor / administrator. Oh, I see. Seneschal. Is that French?
It was a difficult choice for me. But I saw in the offer a chance to serve the interests of humanity even more effectively than in the Navis Imperialis.
Ooh.
You do not need me to tell you just how remarkable a person Lord Captain Theodora was. I recognized her at once as a true leader and formidable creative force. One who had built a protectorate amidst the dangers and wildness of the Expanse.
Oh, he really did admire her. Leaving the Imperial Navy... Leaving the Imperial Navy is far from easy. Why were you permitted to quit your post?
You could say there was no one among the naval command who was willing to impede the wishes of the Rogue Trader. To do so would be to risk their own position and their relationship with Theodora.
Oh.
The Lord Captain
She
possessed
successfully
certain contacts in the
intimidated
Imperial
all of them.
Navy, contacts which she used to request help during the conflict on the border world, and which enabled her to make me an offer that resulted in my joining her retinue.
Oh. So he does carry a lot more power than I thought. At least with like regular humans, right? I bet it might be something different. I've never seen a rogue trader interact with a space marine, let's say.
The Navis Imperialis is an ancient institution with its own mandates and muster lists. On occasion, in the heat of an official briefing or an informal discussion, I violated those rules, determined to press my point. It is challenging to choose the words to accurately express my opinion on a situation or the actions of others that do not sound overly scathing or confrontational. Many in command were inclined to view my manner of speaking as unbefitting a person of my rank.
Oh god, Abelard is autistic. It's okay. It's okay, Abe. It's okay, Abe. I appreciate you. Your verbose, super long paragraph writing or talking. They wouldn't normally intersect. Space Marines are warfighters, and Rogue Traders are more like Pathfinders for the Imperium. Yeah, you're right. But there is a Space Marine on this game, right? I know that he's a companion. I think it is a non-romanceable companion. I think it's so sad, but it's alright. It's okay. It's okay. We'll go for the conquistador as we explained on the last video. The way, give me a second. I keep forgetting to make the voice for when I'm reading our text. The way you talk about Theodora, I'm beginning to think you were in love with her.
What? Lord Captain, any allegations of improper feelings or unsanctioned relations are utterly baseless and bordering on the insulting. Utterly baseless.
Alright, buddy. Do you have a family? I bet that I just lost like 20 points with Abelard just asking that. No! I was just joking. Come on, get... And I'm probably like kidding him a little bit. I'm just joking. What's a little joke? What's a little joke between the Rogue Trader and his seneschal? What's a little joke? I was not joking. Do you have a family?
I am a widower.
No!
I am a father of 4.
Holy
and
shit!
If my information is not outdated, a grandfather of 11.
What?
My family lives on Dargonus. None of my children express any eagerness or aptitude for serving aboard ship, and I would hardly have insisted that they follow in my footsteps.
He did not waste any time. There are times where they interact, like some Marines being made companions to Rogue Traders as deals between the Traders Dynasty and the chapter. Oh, yeah, I could see that happening, like as is this how you say it? This sounds a little wrong in my mind, but like an escort. Like somebody that follows you and makes sure that you're not killed, you know? Like a bodyguard. Oh god, English. I had no idea where there was a Space Marine in my first playthrough. Can't describe my excitement when I ran into him. That scene has so much aura. I can't wait. And it's a freedom that might be even more dangerous than being in the Imperium. That's true. Well, I would like to get my own Space Marine in case I ever have to wander into a lawless place in space like this one. Yes, like that. In a way, yes. Yes. Score would be right. Okay, perfect. I didn't say anything weird. Thank you. I have no more questions.
Of course.
I must take my leave. Until next time, Seneschal.
Lord Captain.
And the dialogue. Avalar Werserian. He has spent a decade serving the Rogue Traders Protectorate, and he clearly... something. The events of Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader take place in the vast region of space known as the Cronus Expanse. This sector is composed of numerous star systems, many of which you will get a chance to visit. You will find yourself scouring the void in search for routes leading to new uncharted systems. Discovering more routes as you explore the expanse. What you see before you is a map of the... There's a dog and there's a bunch of children outside of my house. I think those are the neighbors' children. Sorry for the screams. Hello, Alex. Welcome, Alex. What do you think about where should we go? There's like 3 different quests that we can do at the same time. Its star system contains objects that you can interact with. Such objects are marked as points of interest. Move your ship. Alright, we got these 3. We have... not explored. We got Rykat Minoris. Scan is required. Quest New Blood, Machine Spirit Keeper, and Light on Rykat Minoris. Sorry. Our space. Scan required. Which one was this one? The guide. Make contact. Urag V. Should we go to Urag V? Is this the same station that where we found people on our last game play thing? DB, are you still bored? Vivi, are you still bothering with Kick? No. Try. Leave me alone! Woo! Let's see. I'm guessing that we can go in order, right? There's no... Vicad Majoris. Ricadiphilia, the prison planetoid. Unidentified boy ship. Astropathic station. Ricad's probably your best bet for going to first. DB for second is my recommendation. Majoris? Or Minoris? I'm thinking Minoris. Do we have enough fuel for that? Ah, no! Where are you going? Lord Captain, Astropathic Core Master Zachary Weiss is asking to speak with you via private channel. Greetings, your ladyship. I can report that the choir is listening tirelessly to the Immaterium in the hope of picking up voices from the dynasty ships or worlds. However, we have heard something horrifying instead. Amid the Immaterium's tumult, something is screaming. This scream is driving your choir mad. Until it stops, we have no hope of contracting any of the dynasty's worlds. It is coming from the Rykat system Astropathic station. Oh, over there. All right. I don't plan to go there. I do not think we've been introduced. What is the nature of this scream? We do not know, your ladyship, but it has brought the material to a boil. It has always been a violent roaring ocean that could spell doom to any who would consider stepping into its waters. Now, however, it has become a cradle of madness, where expelled images fuse together, twisting and crackling, before crashing into the minds of all who perceive it. A mighty warp storm. Huge, warp storm stretching across the galaxy. Thank you so much for telling me what it is. The result of a catastrophic rift in the real space, the likes of which I cannot recall, rages in the Empyrean, and it fills me with terror. If the screams stop, will we be able to contact someone? I humbly hope so, your ladyship. Perhaps we will manage to send a call for aid to the Bon Balancius worlds or one of the dynasty's allies. We are going to pay a visit to the station, but later, not right now. I do not think we've been introduced. Indeed not. And we met under lamentable circumstances. My name is Zachary Ways, and I am proud to be the choir master of your ship's astropathic choir. The duty I perform is to keep you in contact with the expanse via astropathic messages sent through the warp by trained psychers. So he's my fax machine? What's a good fax machine? I guess he's having trouble because there's too many connections to the Wi-Fi router. We're gonna pay a visit. God fucking dog! Sorry. We're going to pay a visit. Why is he screaming? Is he screaming because I am screaming? Maybe he thinks I'm a chipmunk or something. Thank you, your ladyship. You hear that? That's not even my dog. No, shut up! Fucking dog! He's too far away to even hear me, I think. And dialogue. We're going to Rycat Minoris. Is there any chance we might encounter something when we're going through one world to the other? Or is that just not the case? Something like a random event, you know? Random encounter on the road. Kind of like we followed one. What's happening? As the ship makes its way through the star system, a strange fatigue falls over you. Your eyelids grow heavy, and the quill you have been using to draw up yet another order falls from your hand. You raise your head with a start. Someone else is here, in your study. You stand up and stare at the dozens upon dozens of corpses surrounding you. Among their numbers, you recognize the disfigured and blooded faces of those who died on the ship's bridge, and those who you met in your previous life. How is this possible? Where are the enforcers posted to stand guard? It matters not. You are alone against the horde of heretics risen from the darkness to take your life. Did we fucking die? As if of its own accord, the shard lying on the edge of the desk, the sole remnant of Conrad Boydbeer's weapons, slips into your hand. The metal is searing cold. The dead sway from side to side, closing in around you in a nightmarishly slow dance. Stop! I did not wish for any of you to die. The dead remain deaf to your words, creeping over closer with the inevitability of death itself. You belatedly realize that your trembling hand has found the shard when its razor-sharp edge cuts into your palm. No, don't do it! An unbearably bright light floats everything around, and you find yourself surrounded by groveling minions. Their bodies shivering in your mere presence. Your hands no longer hold a pitiful shard, but a majestic and intricate weapon. A skillfully crafted sword with strange, unnerving proportions, a curved design, and an unusual hilt adorned with the image of a closed eye. Horus? I think that's Cinch, right? Cinch? The eye opens wide, revealing a gaze so ancient and dark that it steals your breath away. You have felt this gaze before, there, on the bridge. And the voice that appears in your mind only confirms your guess. The tapestry is woven. The path is chosen. Accept your fate, champion. Throw the demon blade away! Never! Your body refuses to obey your mind. The handle feels as if it has become one with your hand, and the gaze of a demonic eye sets your very soul ablaze.
Resisting your fate is futile.
You scream as you feel your soul burn away to ash.
It was just a dream.
You awaken from the vision kneeling next to your desk, clothes drenched in sweat and with a sour taste on your tongue. Your head is ringing, and you struggle to recall those faces and the image of the sword in your hands. Only the deep cut on your palm and the bloodied shard lying on the floor to remind you of what just transpired. You would rather die than touch that thing again, so you reach a shaking hand for your box and call for a servitor. Now you just have to wait for the mindless automaton to arrive, pick up the cursed artifact, and head for the nearest airlock to be claimed by the void.
Items lost. My shard. God damn it, that was a cool weapon. That was a cool weapon, but not cool enough for me to give away my soul to the Chaos Gods. Give me a second.
Just open a browser.
I clicked it! God damn it.
It's okay. No worries.
I was told this would happen. I'm stupid.
Oh my god.
Scary. Scary. You were warned. Yes, I was warned. Thank you, Biscuit. I'm still dumb enough to click anything. I just didn't read before I clicked. I was like, I want to see what this is. My heart. I grow traders. Cute is when they are stupid. Yes, I hope so.
The bookshelves are packed with ancient books, piles of paper, and tomes, many of which look rather worn.
I am gonna click it again on accident. I don't think anything showed on stream. Doesn't matter. But it still scared me. I was like, no! No! They're gonna look at my bookmarks! They're gonna look at all my open tabs! No! What is this?
The ticking of the clock is too quiet for its bulky size.
𝕠𝕚𝕤𝕤𝕤's ancestry records and our vault. Look at me! I'm the biscuit now! No! You're not! You're mother! Okay, let's see. Do I click this? What else is in my room?
The positions of the pieces on the board suggest that this game of regicide was interrupted. The winner was never determined.
You think that Mord and the Rogue Trader were playing? That's when they got killed?
The glinting of the displayed weapons is mesmerizing. You have never seen many of these articles before. The fine sculpture made from a strange metal seems to absorb any rays of light that fall upon it.
What is this? What do we even have to see, corn? I'll say the P word. I'll start saying the P word. Wait, I'm kind of scared of YouTube censoring it. No. I mean, no, I don't know.
Liturgies of the faithful to his word and name. The text below this solemn heading looks noticeably faded. It appears that the prayer book has been kept open on this page for a very long time.
Can I not read what it says? I can't. The vault should have stuff in it. I think I opened it before. Let me see. No, I mean yes. No. We open the bolt. There's nothing. Alright, we need to get to the main. How do we even leave this place? Okay, just wait a second. Do we have a bed? Do we? We do! What's in here? If I was 𝕠𝕦𝕤𝕚𝕚𝕚, I would probably have hidden away some stuff in my room. Change appearance. Oh, nice. This thing is blocking my sight. I don't know what it says. Cancel. Yes, abort the process. What is this? Oh. Beyond the glass, the distant stars glimmer in the darkness of endless space, filling you with an odd sense of dread. Damn. Can't even enjoy star watching. Crack the data slate. The final transaction with the chartists are complete. The fiery reckoning is now fully equipped. The object has been loaded aboard with its containment intact and placed into the forebay to ensure maximum contact with the target. Coordinates sent and received by the bridge. Target's estimate time of arrival in the system. The fiery reckoning is crewed by a servitor. Chances are the ship returning are minimal. Estimate. What is this? What did she know? That we don't. That we don't. What's in here? Master of ablutions? What the fuck? What is an ablution? Would you like to take a bath, your ladyship? Is his job showering me? It's his only job in the whole ship, showering me, chat. God damn it. This rogue trader. She lived like a queen. What are they all doing? Oh, I guess I can relax on the pool now. Yes, yes, yes. Ablution is washing yourself, I see. The soothing water caresses your senses, and your grateful muscles welcome the chance to rest. A pleasant languor spreads through your body as you allow yourself a moment of quiet relaxation. Address the master of ablutions. I wish to see someone for my retinue. Address the enforcers. You two, get in here. I require company and a pleasant conversation. I want to relax and close my eyes. The tension slowly retreats as you bring yourself to complete stillness. Joint by joint, your muscle by muscle, pore by pore. Before long, you have surrendered the bastion of your body to the bliss of oblivion. Troubles, worries, loss, such things do not belong in this newly established dominion of tranquility. They are only the infinite waters of weightlessness, in which, stripped from all things superficial, the mind of 𝕠𝕦𝕚𝕚𝕚 drifts in silent bliss. It is a conscious mind. What feels this consciousness? Dogmatic. Thoughts of our monumental duty to the Emperor. Such duty can only be fulfilled through service and death. For such is the price of humanity's victory in the everlasting war. Did you say the mind of 𝕠𝕦𝕚? 𝕠𝕦𝕚. We named this rogue trader like my mom. 𝕠𝕦𝕚. Let's see. Iconoclast. Thoughts of those who keep her afloat in these waters. Who will drown and who will she manage to pull to the surface? Thoughts about the price paid for power, the inconstant paths through which such power is obtained, and the people and the things she will sacrifice for the sake of supremacy. I worry more about the people that I care of. The strands of fate are fragile, yet woven together, they are strong. Not everyone is destined to see this voyage through its end, but no one will be forgotten. This moment of serenity soon fades. The body reclaims the mind, binding it once more to the familiar shell of flesh, sinew, and bone. I am done with my absolutions. You feel revitalized. This was truly an experience worthy of a rogue trader. Only I get to be on the fancy bathhouse. Interesting. There's nothing else, right? Yeah, we can leave. I'm gonna leave. Is the door over here? What about here? Mombotsi, let's go! This majestic portrait painted by a skilled artist greets guests who have been granted permission to enter the Lord Captain's quarters. Just imagine! You go on a date with the captain and the first thing you see when you enter the room is a portrait, a hand-painted portrait of themselves. Kind of badass. I know, I understand why Avalar liked her so much. This hefty tome contains schematics of the flagship of House Balancius, in addition to a plethora of notes, copies, and reports and other documents. House Balancius, bombastic. If you would do this if she was still a Nojo, yes, I would. I would probably, yeah, I would ask a painter. I would commission. With my hefty patronage, I shall buy myself a portrait of me in a princess attire, hand painted, of course, and with my 6 cats. We should move. We should get going. Didn't we just arrive to the... Or did we stop before we got there? I am in Raikat Minoris. Oh, never mind. Begin scan! Beep, 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 beep. Ooh. Choose party members? All of us, right? Oh, we had to level up. Oops. Even in her fantasy, she cannot have find man. I just think that a portrait of myself would be fine. I need more water, chat. 5 cats. Yeah. All of my kitties. What are they fighting? What are they fighting? Infidels? Okay, how about the portrait is my 5 cats and me as a cat as well. The starport greets you with a din of ordnance, and the smell of explosive tickles your nostrils. It is difficult to tell through the smoke who is firing at whom. Sergeant Malgar. Among the cracked Rockret and Ben Plasteel, you notice a man in the warden's uniform. He stares at the gleaming gold of your shuttle in surprise. Did the governor send his personal guard? No matter. What are you standing there for, meat? Are you waiting for the rebels to blast your bucket again for good measure? The skies over the capital are blocked by enemy fire. All aerial traffic has been halted. What best gave you clearance to deploy? Bah! Well, all the saints. I'm Sergeant 𝕠𝕟𝕠𝕟, and you'll not report to me now. Straighten yourself out and drag your arses after me. I'll map out a defense sector for you. By the end of his tirade, the sergeant's voice grows quieter and his eyes focus on the expensive gear. Abelard turns purple. By the Holy Throne, what is this mess? Idira glances around. They're in a rough spot, old man. Go easy on them. We're off to a new planet that is getting destroyed, Abelard. Great heavens! Why is this so nasty and disgustingly full of shit? Sir, we're standing on like one ration of food for a whole month, sir. We can't fight in these conditions. This is not a proper way to receive a rogue trader. So your persona. This is my persona, or one of them at least. The other one is a werewolf. Remember? You must be mistaken. I am the rogue trader of House 𝕠𝕠𝕠𝕠. 𝕠𝕠𝕠𝕠𝕠. God damn it! The soldier grows more and more pale with every word you say. As soon as you're done speaking, he falls to his knees! That's better. My mistake, your ladyship. Did I recognize you, ma'am? Please pardon my blunder. It's a bloodbath in here. Ah! A flattering explosion cuts off the rest of the sergeant's words. Shrapnel flies everywhere with a piercing screech. One of the soldiers falls to the ground, clutching the remains of his forearm that is now adorned with crimson tatters. Blood is pouring out of the stump, and the soldier's agony is short-lived. The sergeant curses and hastily says an army prayer for the dead. Oh my fucking god! With a rasping cough, the sergeant turns back at you. Pardon me, ma'am. Sergeant 𝕓𝕦𝕠𝕟𝕠𝕟 reporting. My unit is holding the starport on the governor's orders. How may I serve? Do you happen to know if a member of the Inquisition has come here? At the word Inquisition, the sergeant's face fills with awe. I don't know, ma'am. There definitely haven't been any visitors like that on my watch. You might have to inquire at the headquarters, your ladyship, ma'am. Some dirty dog nearly shot my shuttle! Affirmative, your ladyship, ma'am. It's all those damn rebels. Those maggots somehow got their hands on anti-aircraft battery, and it's causing our shuttles no end of trouble. The thing really packs a punch. You're lucky they miss you. I've seen them fry 2 shuttles carrying reinforcements. Not a soul survived. What is going on here? Unrest, ma'am. Armed rebellions in both the capital and the provinces. First the lower levels sparked. Then it went up to the spires. They hit the box hubs, the arsenals, the mag train stations. My unit was here when it all went to the Groxes. The tech priests linked the satellites reported sightings of strange void ships in the system. They were orbiting the star until one of them set course of landing on Rigat Majoris. The governor took precautionary measures and ordered to increase security at the key facilities. Everyone knows that whenever something's not right, you better double the warden details. The alarm was raised and we were sent to secure the starport. It's the only reason we were able to hold it. There is a fight in the capital, but we're holding strong, giving no quarter to the rebels. The Emperor protects. The sergeant's voice is brimming with daring confidence. Who are you anyways? What caused the rebellion? Ill thoughts, ma'am. We've fallen on hard times. The ground keeps shaking. Things keep exploding. The people are scared. They've forgotten all about their duty. And that's when the Emperor forgive me, preachers came. They started riling everyone up. Sure enough, we shot a few, but they just kept coming. More and more of them. I'm guessing Chaos Priests? Pat him on the shoulder. You are doing fine work, 𝕠𝕠𝕠𝕠, and so are your troops. It is people like you that hold the Imperium together. You need a
little pep talk. I live to serve. The sergeant's eyes are gleaming with pride. His expression is that of genuine happiness. Oh, so cute.
I am going to see the governor.
If I may report, ma'am, as long as the rebels keep shooting their damn anti-aircraft battery, there is absolutely no way to shuttle you to the governor. It would have to be on foot, and the streets are dangerous. I have no one to send you as an escort. I assigned all available troops to accompany the steam tech priest to the governor. I will boxcast orders to them to wait for you, and I'll inform headquarters they better send out a convoy to meet you halfway. Meanwhile, we will follow the governor's orders and hold the line here. Let me try to make a voice for Idira.
You're a good soldier, but you've got a lot of blood in your hands. Both yours and others. You know, the same hand that salutes now might falter in darkness. Wang and epaulettes won't save you from the bitterness.
Pardon me, my lady, but I can get my head around these fancy words you say it. His head is too hard for any chaos to reach it.
He's not there.
I spent plenty of blood, but trust me, I'll fight till my last drop.
Is the path ahead dangerous? What exactly awaits me there?
Nothing good.
You went to Raikat Minoris as soon as you could. Decision consequences!
Chat! The sergeant sighs heavily. Those bastards will shoot anyone walking the streets. Your own troops were ordered to fire without warning. You better move with caution, ma'am. On top of everything else, we minded the streets when we were pulling out.
Logic test succeeded. His remark about minds lodges itself in your memory. More than anything, you will need to watch the ground and not your surroundings. You rather risk a shot from a rebel or a jittery soldier than experience a few handfuls of little frag shrapnel resting on top of some 300 grams of explosive Faisal.
Oh my god. Chat, why did you choose this place?
Chat, we should have went to Raikat Majoris. Oh, no. Oh, no.
You like it though? The violence?
Let's see. What tech priest?
A very important person from the Adeptus Mechanicus arrived on the last shuttle before their lock on the sky. He kept on asking whether anyone by the name of Amaranth or Amarnat or something like that had recently arrived. Barely answered any of her questions though. He said he was under no obligation to tell us anything. He demanded to talk with the governor personally, so I had to send a quarter of my troops with him to keep the trouble at bay.
A good fighter would have long since reclaimed that starport. Move out and attack, you cowardly knave! You're a good soldier, Malgar. I'll see your heroism is noted.
I live to serve.
Another explosion interrupts the sergeant's words. With a sigh of relief, he turns to his soldiers and lets out a booming series of commands. End dialogue. On your travels, you will hear many rumors. Those of them that are deserving of the rogue trader's attention are locked in a separate section of the journal. Sometimes rumors are just that. Other times there is just truth to them. And in some cases, there may be even more. To verify a rumor, travel to the place indicated in the rumor's description. While traversing the Chronos Expanse as a rogue trader, you are bound to hear rumors regarding... Alright. So we can base our troubles with some bullshit stuff that we hear. Where to? Wait, let me level up.
A nose for profit and a taste for adventure.
Let me level up. I think I had some build that I wanted to make. We might need a lot of things. You cannot advance this character now. Complete or cancel another character's leveling first. Flick. Common talent. Brutal Hunter. Let me look at the... Wait. Recommended features?
Nothing found?
You are next. You kill it. If the serpent kills a target that the novel dealt damage to last turn, the novel gains plus 1 AP next turn. Every injury increases the Death World character's ability and willpower by 2 plus 5. Every trauma counts as 3 injuries. Trusty weapon. Death World characters gain plus 10% to critical hit chances for axes, hammers, and weapons. This could be... I think weapon skill. And then here... melee attacks and deal additional plus 3 damage to enemies that have no allies in adjacent cells. Warrior's critical damage is increased by 8 plus 8% against enemies not armed with a melee weapon. I don't think this matters so much. Playing melee would be nice with him as well. Toughness. If I install easily, a character can struggle pain or weapon skill. Toughness, because I want you to be the tank. It increases the chances of resisting negative physical effects. Yeah, sounds good. I have no idea how to build anything around. Intelligence? And then, allies under the effect of at least 1 psychic power gain an additional plus 7% armor penetration. We don't have a single skill that requires that yet. Every 9th successful dodge or annual parry by the Psyker and their allies combined grants the Psyker plus 2 additional APs on the next turn. That's nice. Predicted downfall. The first dodges attempt to enemies. The combat suffers minus 14%. Unnatural luck. When the Psyker uses a divination psychic power on the ally without an unnatural luck effect, that ally gains unnatural luck. Mental Breach, Mind Siege. Better to die for the Emperor. I have so many names. Guess I'll look up a build later. Expose weaknesses. Probably ballistic skill. And then this one. For each adjacent ally, the soldier deals plus 10% more damage to enemies. Cover efficiency is increased by 10%. Maybe rapid? No. I remember being able to reroll, so don't stress too much about these choices. Alright! Let's go! Let's get to moving. Okay, nothing there. What about here?
I will lead us to
No! Everybody move with me, stupids! Alright. What's in here? Nothing. If I accidentally stepped on the line of fire of this laser there, do you think I will get hit? We will find out. If we approach, I guess we're engaging.
mercy, and I will grant none. I will level you.
How many are they? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Shit. Do you think we're ready for this, chat? This is our ally. Alright. Uh-oh. Oh. Only 7? What do you mean only? Alright. Argenta can go in here and then he'll go there.
Out of my way.
Poor bastard. Ow.
Oh, my ears are ringing.
Oh, my ears are ringing.
Sit back.
Oh well, they suck. I think we might have a chance if they suck this much. Yeah, maybe I was too nice. Alright, we gotta get closer. Get over here, motherfucker! Ow!
Here we go.
Oh, I dodged that one.
A mere pain won't stop me.
Did he just kill his friend?
Time to slaughter someone.
Alright. I don't think I can hit over here. No, never mind. They can fire underneath the ship. Is it a ship or a shuttle? Alright, I'll probably move over here.
Be gone.
Yay!
Let's make it quick.
They're killing the guard first! Alright, what if I
Rejoice in battle.
move over here and then shoot this guy? Yay! Miss! Oh, I missed myself because I could have accidentally headshotted. Huh? What was that? No, he just killed 2 of his friends, yeah! It's crazy. Alright, we're gonna have to approach. We're gonna have to get closer.
Follow my lead.
Because these dudes are over here. I don't know if there's another one that might be hidden on this side. But, yeah.
Let's get
Let's wait.
to it.
No! Poor dude! I need to get closer. We're almost exclusively melee.
Let's get to it. Pain and duty go hand in hand.
Alright, I'll move Idira. She can electrocute this guy.
I'm not so sure.
Really? Okay, move over here.
Cover me.
This is why you have an offhand pistol. I forgot to equip it. But this guy can die. Psyker increases target touch and parry plus 10% until the end of the combat. Do I want to do that right now?
Will do. Why did I not foresee this?
Where did the dodge go? Oh, you will get extra dodge. Don't worry about it. Fucking move.
Guided by faith.
Blade Dancer gets a lot of movement early soon with skills and talents. Alright. That's good.
I'll do it. None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Nice. Can we get a double?
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Oh, they're too far apart. Let's focus him.
I'll do it.
Ah! Okay. 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 Now we're way too far.
A tactically sound approach.
There's no way it only reaches over here. Okay, I'll charge next turn. Oh, don't hurt my mom!
Here we go.
I wonder if the AI is just easy on story mode and that's why it's doing that, but kind of weird.
They who discern the future own the battlefield. Stop it!
Oh fuck, I forgot about her! Him.
Doubt is for the weak.
Nah, I thought that with max difficulty too. I see. I don't think I can do that.
I've seen worse battles.
Okay,
than
move
this
over
in my
here.
time.
And then I guess
I will do like you took care of this one.
there we go.
Keep your wits about you.
We're all fine. Oh, we do heal every time we finish the fight. Alright, that's good. That's good. Easy peasy. They mentioned something about bombs on the ground. Blind madman? What are you doing? What the fuck? My eyes. Have you got them? Please give them back to me. Even just one, please. Alright, somebody is probably getting possessed by some chaos god. Can I pick up your stuff? Carapace chestplate. Touch penalty none. Collect it all.
I always keep my options open.
Another blind mad woman. Did fucking Sench just arrive here and get rid of their eyes? The eyes lie, the final purifier's version. Folks, how about you don't come any closer and I don't shoot you? Gain through vision, renowned foul sight, and L will be revealed. Oh, he's mercy killing them. The young shaggy-haired soldier is still pale. Nonetheless, as you approach, he holsters his pistol, the hallmark of good discipline. He gives you a somewhat frightened but genuine smile. Thank you, my lady. You arrived in the nick of time. I don't know what those babbling creeps wanted with me, but it definitely wasn't any good. Who are you? Maybe don't suggest chaotic influence occurring like around you, Vivi. Don't shoot! It's not my fault! I arrived here and they were all blind! Lucky Jasper, the governor's aide and personal box operator, I was dispatched to the starport on special orders. The young man proclaims, desperately trying to tame his tousled hair. Are you... Are you unharmed, soldier? Oh, thanks to you, my lady. Those blind lunatics are all over the city right now. These rebels damn them to the void to go around maiming anyone they get their hands on and scorching their eyes. Then they leave the poor sods driven mad by the pain to wander the streets babbling nonsense. Oh my god! He lowers his voice and adds with gravity. The command doesn't want anyone to talk about it, but I've heard the whispers that it's not just some nonsense, it's heresy. Actual heresy, because listening to it scrambles your brain. It made one patrolman freeze in his tracks while the blind mob got a hold of him and carried him from his post off to God knows where. And what exactly were you doing here on your own? Yeah, that's kind of suspicious. Following Governor 𝕤𝕤𝕤𝕤's special instructions, namely, he grits his teeth with a pained expression, furrowing his brow. Alright, it's a secret assignment. I can't talk about it. Stupid. Lord Imperium 100%. I'm a rogue trader. Why don't I simply order you to tell me everything? It is well within my rights.
Persuasion? Strike him? Get out of my sight, you waste of my time!
What if what you know is priceless intelligence and you were to die before you could relay it to someone?
I think this could work. We Kadidira, Mistress Class, would you kindly read all of his thoughts for me? Whatever punishment you are afraid of, I can do worse things to you. Let's be persuasive. Well, that would make me a saboteur and a traitor, wouldn't it? Yes, you're right. This is an emergency.
He looks relieved. So why did they send you to the starport?
I'm supposed to deliver a box codes, updated box codes, and how should I put it? Assess the situation. The planet is in real mess at the moment. The rebels have found their way into our boxnet and are now eavesdropping. This made proper communication impossible. The hallowed electrodynamic Xenobium had sent out a distress call before it went dark. Hello, Commander. Thank you for the treasuring streak. Thank you. And who even knows what's happening in the system? There's been a riot in Ricadiphilia. The prison planetoid Iraq V station is silent, although the navigators there have always been reclusive bunch. I was hoping I'd be lucky enough to run into a pilot or captain here who would give me an update. But that's hardly a possibility right now. The rebels are blasting anything that tries to land out of the sky with their damn cannon. Are you having fun being the eyes of the Emperor? Yeah! For a profit.
He stopped stucking a little too abruptly.
Awareness test succeeded.
Gained 32 experience.
There is something else you're hiding from me,
isn't there? More classified secrets?
It's nothing classified, just personal. There's another reason why I'm here. My betrothed is missing. Raquel Beccari, the esteemed Yvain Winterscale's personal pilot. When the riot reports came from Ricadiphilia, Lord Yvain headed there personally. Then this rebellion started down here and we lost communication. No one knows how they're doing up there. You know what I'm afraid of? That they'll come back, and those rebels comebacks will shoot them out of the sky. I wanted to find a place that's high up, set a boxcaster there, and send them a transmission. The sky is closed off, don't try to land, but it didn't make it in time. Those blind dogs chased after me, and as I was running, I tripped and broke the caster. He hugs his head sadly. I worry for her. She's an excellent pilot, but I still worry. Aww. Avalanche shakes his head up disapprovingly, but his eyes are understanding. That is why all members of a Void Ship clan share the same employment. No matter how devoted the servant of the Emperor is to their duty, there is always the danger that family ties might disrupt regulations and order. I pray not for her survival, but for her honorable death? Jesus Christ.
I hope that no harm comes to her.
The Emperor protects, my lady. The Emperor protects. If someone you love is in trouble right now, may he protect them too. Brutally maim him. You know, I think I will punish you for disclosing classified information after all. I first question him, I make Indira read his mind, and then I punch him. Shouldn't have told me that. I am looking for an interrogator of the Inquisition who may have arrived on this planet. Have you heard of anyone matching that description? Jasper's face quickly turns gray as he says, I have. But I don't know where he is now. I'm sorry, but I don't like discussing the affairs of the Inquisition. Why?
The secret organization tasked with hunting down the myriad threats to the stability of the Imperium of all mankind.
The first glow is, who is Yvain Winterscale?
The steam, an honorable scion of blessed rogue trader Caligo's Winterscale, master of the Rykat system, and the behest of his illustrious father, or grandfather, or uncle, well, his illustrious relative, Lord Yvain took up residence on Rykat Minories. Jaspar's face betrays a fierce inner struggle before he blurts out, "You know what I think? I find it curious that blessed Caligos didn't make him the ruler of our world. Lord Yvain is his blood, but it's the governor who rules us. Then why do you think he sent him here? I think he's been exiled." Oh. Tell me about 𝕓𝕤. There's not much anyone can tell you about it. That station belongs to Navy's nobility themselves. The Emperor knows what they do up there, or who even lives there. They scorn ordinary folk. The only person they're willing to grace with an audience is the esteemed Yvain Winterscale. It is beginning to sound like he is complaining. That place is creepy. They say that the Order shuttles with servants from Rykat Minories on a regular basis. I guess they're too important up there to change filters and clean compartments themselves, huh? Except I've never met anyone who has served there. It's like no one ever comes back. Maybe they're using them as servitors. Do you think the governor can handle this rebellion? Well, obviously, I'm not some pessimist to say otherwise. Persuasion 100%. I won't tell anyone. You really won't? Well then, if you ask me, things are pretty rotten. His words come flying at the rate of starver fire. Those rebels are strange. We would have easily quelled a normal riot. We're not some commoners. We're Ricadians, the naval elite of House Winterscale. But those people, they're vicious. They know no fear. They're being possessed. I'm drinking lemonade and beer right now. Ooh, fancy. What does it taste like together? Or are you drinking them separately? One in one cup and the other one in the beer can? Hello, Squee. Hello, Scotty. And their attacks so precise, it's like they know what's going to happen ahead of time. The command executed 7 officers on suspicion of espionage. But it's not about spying. They say the leader of the rebels is some two-faced Aurora who can't see into the future. Now she is the real danger. How are you guys? Pretty good, pretty good. Hanging there. Just playing some Rogue Trader. Making sure we kill some heretics. And their attacks are so precise, it's like they know what's going to happen ahead of time. The command executed 7 officers on suspicion of espionage. Aurora. Idira scoffs and rolls her hand together in excitement. She can see into the future, is that right? We'll see about that. She's about kids, the wrong psyker. My breezy whispers may be vague, but they're not failed me even once. I can tell you without asking my ethereal friends that her future doesn't look too bright now that the Lord Captain is involved. I have normal questions. I must take my leave. And I leave.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
I'm guessing it's the same story as with every... with every game that has to do with Warhammer 40k. We're dealing with some hereticals that we need to murder. There's probably more here. What I'm a bit worried about is the bombs. The bombs that they mentioned. They're mixed. They taste pretty good. It's like a less sweet lemonade with a beer after this. Nice. That sounds yummy. I've had some German beer that is mixed with I think it was orange. Pretty good. Do you remember to load the guys? Yes, we did. They didn't have much. But right now, let me think about what I can equip. Because I don't think this guy has anything. Seneschal's Trusty Carapace. 20, 21. What about you? Armored Body Glove. I think she needs that. What is this? Can't be equipped by this character. Mantle of Heroism. Requires the Iconoclast follower. She's not an Iconoclast! Oh, she's heretical. I would have guessed she was Iconoclast. What the fuck? Thank you for that spoiler game. Don't forget you can use your Kamehameha wave. What? What do you mean? Their mixtape is very good. Alright, I should probably show you the brand of the beer that I've drank before. Globes of Endurance. I guess I can put on everything that I have. Armored body glove. No dodge penalty. Only 3 of them, and this is a little better. Yeah, sounds nice. She's a sister of battle. Of course she's dogmatic. Oh, you're fucking right. You're right. You're right. Sorry, I think like I mistake Iconoclast with dogmatic for a second. They're not the same. Definitely not the same. Two-handed gun. Wait, I think it crashed. Oh no, it didn't. Oh god. Is this 2 hands? I don't have a single pistol that is 1 hand. Oh wait, there we go, 1-handed. Nice. Can I have 2? I can. Toughness if their intelligence is less than 5. Wait. Less than what? 35. How are we on intelligence? I am not that intelligent. I need this.
I refuse.
Incurrent ornament? Wait. Did it drop it? No. Oh, there we go. I'm just gonna wear it all. What about you? Same thing. You do need to carry this. This is a sturdiest one. He can heal the rest of the characters. At least that's my logic. Armor body glove. That was mine. You can also get a tiny pistol. Yeah, why not a pistol for everybody? I don't think that's that bad. She also does have one. Okay. Good enough. Okay. Let's break some schools in the name of the Emperor.
I'll bleed you dry.
Minuteman? Minuteman Ravel. Okay, there's a bunch of these dudes here. I think that Argenta can do some damage over there. Well, we move over here to kill these dudes. These 3. There's 3 there. Did I notice? Alright, you go there. You can stay here, I think. Then I'll also stay behind this. Easy triple kill. Quadruple kill. Almost.
As the Emperor commands.
Yay! Yay! That'd be a bit too easy, to be honest. Can I walk over here? I can change my weapons. Okay, let's start by doing this.
Reduced to dust.
Show me what you've got.
Show me what you got. Stupid! Why would you kill your friends? I think that when they become heretical, they're just crazy. Too crazy to even realize that they're killing their friends. Alright, too far away.
I know what is to come.
She could move over here.
But of course. What an unfortunate turn of fate.
Thank you, very that I was speaking Spanish for 2 minutes. A ver. A ver. ¿Cómo creen que serían? ¿Ustedes creen que los hispanos seríamos como que nacidos en el dogmatic? ¿Creen que todos los hispanos seríamos del Emperor solo porque somos recontra cristianos? Do you think that all of us Hispanics would immediately be dogmatic because we're all Christian?
It's as good as done.
No, stupid! We were so close. Thank you. A ver, voy a hacer los dos. Espéreme tantito. Espérenme tantito. Vamos a hacer que Abelardo nos ayude. Ahí está.
Let's make it quick.
Let's make it quick. No, not a flood grenade! Everybody's there!
Abelard.
Fuck!
Let's get to it.
Okay.
I've suffered worse. Let's get to it.
Son demasiados. Espérame un segundo, que esta Argenta ahí justo le va a dar a 4 o 5 personas a la vez. What the fuck? Okay.
Ears are ringing.
Okay, okay, okay. Sí se puede. I believe.
I'm in range.
They're gonna hit her so badly, but it's fine. Okay, I'll heal her.
I'll do it.
Why is she not able to do that? Does she have something? Oh, is it because of the fucking... Oh, I think it's because we're there and there's like too much smoke.
The enemies of the Emperor will be
Or why is it not letting me shoot? I literally have the same charge. Why I cannot shoot?
This is unacceptable.
Why? Slaughter available. Provoked. Wins. Soldier suffers a minus 10% penalty to ballistic skill. Fuck. But it's not bad. At least I think. There we go.
Faith without being eradicated.
And then there's another one.
I'll do it. Each strike is a prayer.
Eat shit. I thought that's what she was gonna say. Eat shit. Let's keep going. Oh, I need to reload.
Justice for the weak.
Okay, Abelard. I don't think we can move over there. So, and there's no cover, so... There's just that dude on the corner. Solo está ese que está en la esquina. Espérame.
Tried and tested tactics
Ahí le voy a dar
of
sus
best class.
pataditas.
This
I'm gonna
popular
kick his
import
ass.
was a worthwhile investment.
Indeed.
BAM! There's traps? Where are the traps? Wait. Settings? I skipped that without reading. No leí eso, que decía. Shit. There's traps. Where are the traps? If I step on them... Daring Breach. Warrior immediately restores all AP and MP and gains... Ooh!
Fun for Lanciers.
You know what? You're making me angry. You're making me angry.
My place is at the fore. At your beck and call.
How did that not kill you? Oh my god. Okay.
It will be done. I took care of it.
Yippee! The big hexagon. Oh. Oh, those are traps. Esas son las trampas. Pero ¿cómo sirve? No me puedo acercar, dices. I cannot get close to it. Mándelos a sus dioses oscuros.
I always have a backup.
La luz siempre prevalecerá. There's like a lot of cool quotes from the Horus Heresy books. That I should probably try reading in Spanish. The Horus Heresy books are really good in Spanish too, by the way. Good translation. I don't know who translated them, but they're pretty good. A ver, esto no lo tengo. Voy a ponerlo. Armored Body Glove. Sí lo había agarrado antes. Collect All.
We should deal with this.
Oh, paused. Disarm. Demolition 100%. Oh no. Should we just disarm them or should we just like go around
Over
them?
there.
Oh, there's another one there. Okay, whatever. The turret was placed in a great hurry, but the Technomat never had the chance to activate it.
Keep your wits about
Maybe that's
you.
what there's like corpses here too. Abelard, dame una Inca Cola, por favor, pero rápido. ¿Por qué te la daría Abelard? Abelard no sabe cuál es una Inca Cola. There's so much shit. I don't know what to pick up. Creo que este le podría dar a Idira o Argenta. Flak. Chestplate. Armor 20%. I'm just taking everything. Skirmisher boots. I don't have any boots on. Estamos caminando por ahí sin zapatos, chat. We're moving around without any shoes. Shock baton. Baton. 200, 100. Should I just collect everything? Is it like worth selling these? I don't think it is. I'll just collect
Let us
that.
not dawdle.
So usually the equipment of all the enemies are clustered on like their squad, right? So if I search up one of these dudes, all of these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dudes items are in that one corpse, right? Ok, no sé aquí quién. Creo que la que tiene más inteligencia es Indira y no sé si eso cuenta para desactivar trampas. I'm not sure if Indira can deactivate the traps or not. Let me see. Disarm. Por favor.
I better
Oh, with
myself
demolition.
through my
O
service.
con demolition se puede hacer de frente. Nice. Oh. I triggered a cutscene. The big red hexagon. Ok, esto pensé que te referías al que estaba en medio. I thought you meant the one that is in the middle.
The blinded ones are harmless. No sense in shooting them and drawing attention.
Fire on the nearest target! Don't kill the tech priest! We need to take him alive!
Kill them, mátalos. ¿Cómo se le dice? ¿Cómo? Dice cómo le dicen a los tech priests en español. Tecnópatas. Ah. This is me cracking your neck. I'm sorry. He just doesn't care.
Abelard, hazme un huevo con salchicha y unos frijolitos. Sí, ¿no? Debería dejarlo. ¿Por qué no? ¿Por qué me censura salchicha? Fucking Twitch chat doesn't like me say sausage. Pascal. The man dressed in crimson should not have survived an explosion like that. However, he is alive. You hear the whistle of the respirator that covers of his face.
Not another step.
Twitch banned frijolitos? Why? Is it because they use it as a translation of beaner? Is that why they're censoring it? That's so stupid. Oh, considering the admins. Yeah.
¿Se llaman Juan? No se llaman Juan. That's retarded, I know.
Tecnosacerdotes.
Alright, that sounds great. That didn't sound gay! That sounds great!
A thrill comes from the folds of the partially smoldering crimson raiment. It is binaric speech, the sacred language of the Adeptus Mechanicus. The binaric hymn transforms into a box synthesized voice that sounds like thunder rolling over a vast plain. Not another step.
Flee, for I am death.
His gaunt rises to stop you, and immediately your box howls in pain and your machine equipment starts crackling. The tech priest's blazing power axe scorches a cloud of reaction sparks, and his visor glows menacingly in blue and green.
By the throne! What is that servant of the Omnissiah made of? Adamantine? Ah, placid.
Abelard clutches his head and his ocular implant is racked with a wave of interference. Ouch! That must hurt!
Give me a second, I need to restart my VTube Studio on my phone. I don't know why it's not working. Binary can't not speech. Sorry for being Mexican, Twitch. Twitch doesn't care about the real Mexicans, only the fake Mexicans. The Mexicans.
I am Rogue Trader Dromam Bombalacius. I mean you no ill.
I identify you as a member of a high
Yippee!
to Rogue Trader House von Valancius. I am detecting no need.
No need to kill me, we can be friends. A binary priest? I didn't know the Mechanicus was woke.
These damn liberals are leaking into my Warhammer 40k!
Propose that we continue to advance to the rendezvous point with the governor's soldiers.
The tech priest stares resolutely forward, his mechadendrite tentacles rising gracefully around his hunched figure, which is illuminated by the flames of the smoldering remains of the machine. I want to get a bunch of Adeptus Mechanicus to paint them, chat. I think that would be cute. I like them. I like robots. And also, I guess they're not robots. Technically, they're cyborgs. Still. Whoa, hammer! Better than a non-binary priest? Good job! Thank you. Ask your boss. I will. Point at the exploded machine. How did you manage to kill off a slew of people and blow up a sacred machine without even laying a finger on it?
This was my doing.
Yes?
The voices are being weird about him. They're saying garbled, conflicting things. Like they're talking about completely different people. But he's not a threat to you. Even if that's a bit hard to believe after all the fireworks.
His Neuralink is divided, it seems. Who are you?
I identify as Magos Pascal
Magos.
of the priesthood of Mars. By
Oh!
the grace of the Omnissiah, I am currently assigned to the maintenance personnel of the station.
He's from Mars!
Ellipsis X17.
The Archimagos are like 99.99% mechanical TBF. Still a cyborg, still flesh. In a novel No Fear, there was a Mechanicus couple. They were cute. Ah! I wanna see! I wanna read! I have a Skitari Ranger box. I was thinking of turning them into a Señor de los Milagros themed. That'd be fucking crazy, man! So I wanna see that. Make sure to take pictures. If you paint them... Okay, Señor de los Milagros is this celebration that we have in Peru, where we parade on like a thing that a lot of people carry. A painting of Jesus that... or like a representation of a painting of Jesus that survived during an earthquake. A very strong earthquake that happened in Peru a very long time ago. So we kind of consider it like a sacred thing that only survived because it was a painting of Jesus, right? Kind of weird when you kind of read the Bible and know that we're not supposed to adore like idols and stuff. But our faith is stronger than that because we love Jesus. So the priests dress up in purple robes in order to carry the painting of Jesus around, or representations of this painting, right? So he's planning to paint them purple and maybe put some flowers and stuff. Ponle su cosito para que salga humo de ahí también. Why does a pudding cat have bags now and a fire rat cat, lol? Is this Peruvian evolution? Hello, that's awesome. Yeah, we'll all become pirates in the next following years. Actually, wait, I'm sure that cowl is 100% mechanical. Cowl? That's Amagos? The Mechanicus religion comes from Mars. Yeah, that's true. And we're talking about it being a Neuralink, and Elon Musk wants to go to Mars. It is all connected. Sometimes it can be very funny how sometimes fucking fiction can predict things in reality on accident. Like this. Like there's some type of synchronicity or something, or God has an insanely good sense of humor. You do not even know how you caused such an explosion?
The Omnissiah granted me a revelation. The spirit of this machine was dying, but it wished to perform a service, for such was its design. I sensed this and appealed to it. I do not know how I did it. I merely followed my intuition. The standing granted by the Omnissiah was not permanent. It has left me.
One of the sons of Mask is called Mechanicus. Now you know why? Maybe. Divine Comedy.
I came here to carry out a sacred mission. My mentor, 𝕓𝕤𝕤𝕚 summoned me, and I hastened to answer his call. But the rabble's unrest prevented our meeting, and I was on my way to Governor Medina to determine my mentor's current location. My escort was ordered by their commander to discontinue their movement and await to be merged with your group. Then, due to their incompetence, they let themselves be killed. It was an unacceptable complication to my task.
If the tech priest voice carried any compassion for the dead, the dry words that crackled from his box system did not convey the shred of it. Was he even born as Elon, or did he read that Ron Hubbard book? I was thinking the same thing the other day. Is his name actually Elon? Give me a second. You must be devoted to your mentor to be willing to wade into this mess for him.
Cessation of vital functions is an unavoidable phenomenon, and therefore an insignificant one. The doctrine of worship repudiates the fear of death. With my mentor's words, the Omnissiah gives me the algorithm for redemption and triumph in service. I will be redeemed.
Alright. I want a robot in my party, so you can join my retinue.
Acknowledged.
Alright, perfect. We're all in this together. Hit its intelligence. And then calculated relations. Forge World characters can use persuasion, coercion, and commerce based on intelligence instead of fellowship. Oh, wait, do we want the Magos with us forever? Forge World characters gain +3 deflection against the burning effect on flame weapons. I always pick the first thing. I do not know why. Forge World characters gain second +10% bonus to hit chance and dodge reduction against any targets they hit with a single target attack. Ooh. This one. Let's see how it works. What do you do when everything is cashless and you need to Neuralink to pay? My lawyer has advised me to not tell you what I would do in that situation.
Would you look at that?
Good. You can also always just retrieve yourself into the woods. Start buying houses in the woods, chat. They're gonna cost a lot in the future, and worst case scenario, Bill Gates will pay you a good price for it. Everyone of the dead have their eyes ruthlessly burned. Fuck. Scary.
𝕤𝕤, is there something you wish to tell me about? Namely, the mess in the wardroom last week.
Consumables. What does that do?
Stop blaming me every time one of the officers flies off the handle, old man. Not every brawl
A grenade.
or disaster on this ship is because of me.
Or maybe it is. It would be funny. There's nothing here, right? I already entered here.
I always keep my options open.
What about over here? An entire procession of cargo servitors was destroyed by gunfire, and not a single one of them attempted to flee.
This ocular implant was a worthwhile investment.
Maybe they can. Maybe they can also corrupt servitors. I think that's the case in other games. Every one of the dead have their eyes recklessly burned.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Laval, you think he'd actually pay you? Well,
Let's not waste
it's gonna be a
time with
lengthy process until he
pleasantries.
devaluates the land anyways. Huh? Oh. Oh. There's probably a boss fight here. You sure the machine spirit will listen to you? I bet they're real stubborn. Quit your whining. I've seen the tech priest do it twice. I once even brought a sensor to him. Of course they'll lease. Alert! Profane violation of the algorithm! Ooh! Nice! Nice! I love the machines. I'm guessing we have to go around the turret. Logistics one. Can you do it instead? Logic from Pascal.
The machine god grants me insight.
Access or... Huh? Fuck.
Will be your
It was a trap.
downfall.
I'll turn you into corpse starch.
Alright, you go over here. You stay where you are, woman. I'm too afraid of you dying. And this other one can go over here too. And Pascal needs to move. I don't know how fragile his body may be. Yippee! Oh, the turret can save us. Turrets. Okay.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury. That is not the Emperor's will. I will not.
Oops. Oopsies. Yeah, he's gonna get shot. Is that the fucking Melta turret?
Can I
Maybe.
back now?
Alright, what do you do? Machine Spirit Communion. All weapons in a huge area gain additional effects. Oh! Expose weaknesses. Machine Spirit Banishment. Reduces the damage dealt from the target's attack by minus 15% for 1 round. Targets with the reject of the flesh feature suffer 25 shock damage. If the target is a mechanism or a machine, it suffers 50 shock damage instead. Nice. Single bullet. Thank you so much, Pascal.
I'm in, maggots.
What other 40k games have you played? I have not finished. Fuck. Shit. Give me a second. Motherfuck. Let's go not hit her.
Let's make some opportunities.
So I have played Dark Tide, not that much, but I have. And then I finished the main story for Space Marine, which was nice. I really liked Space Marine. Fuck! Okay, Yavelard, you obey me.
Personally.
Thank you for killing your friend. Real cool.
There is movement in the Empyrean.
Too far away.
Will do.
Two free cells between the warrior and the target to use. Alright. Can we go this way?
A tactically sound approach. At your beck and call.
Jesus Christ! Only once during this game. Only once.
I've suffered worse.
Yeah, in Warhammer you have to appease the machine spirits of technology, even pistols and rifles, and air conditioning units. That's cool. I like that concept.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
I also really like the concept on... wait a second.
In thy light I stand, and thy light I crave.
You gotta be joking.
Faith without fear.
Come on, he's not that far away! I should have moved over here before, but whatever. He's behind the wall. Cannot hit this one. Oh well. Almost done anyways. Pascal. Can you shoot this guy, Pascal?
Running binary override.
How was that a miss? Played Down of War. Maybe. I've also been told about that other... I think it's also Space Marine. I'm not sure. So you don't like lamps? I'm not a moth. So I really like that on Space Marine. The Adeptos Mechanicos are practically praying, doing a bit of a ritual in front of the machine so that the machine spirit can be invoked. It's kind of cool. What are we doing? He's behind that, so if I go here, I don't think he'll be able to aim at me.
You never stood a chance.
One more.
What is this foreboding?
High momentum.
Follow my lead.
No, too far away. Oh well, never mind. Oh, that could have hit me, chat. We could have died right then and there. Let's all go together. It's so hard putting everybody on the same square. Oh, I don't wanna.
I know how to take risks.
Middleman. I don't have anything interesting in them. No, don't collect. Don't collect.
Keep your wits about you.
Ravel. What about this one? Nope. Streets of the capital. We did heal. Maybe there's something here? Get together. Space Marines 2 is gonna add Tech Marines, which are Space Marines who have been trained in the ways of the Mechanicus. Whoa! That's really cool! Man, I still have my account. I still paid a lot of money for that game and I never like... My campaign didn't last that long. Get scammed? Did we just rob me? What is the redeem? Baby! You're a bad, terrible businessman. You suck as a businessman. You are trash. You're a bad businessman. Fuck you. Eat shit.
Yes.
There we go. Is that good enough? Is that aggressive enough? I don't wanna carry all of this.
Is there
Do I
money
have
be
to?
made?
Okay. Dad, I'm hungry. I'm hungry. Cook something for me. Since you've been a terrible businessman, make me some soup. for my tummy. Space Marines 1 is pretty cool. Yeah, I have not played it. Did chat tell you to make that? Well, I had a good businessman one, and then somebody asked, "Can we get a bad businessman? Bad Goblin one? So it's complete, you know. You get the positives and the negatives out of me." And I said, "Sure. Who am I to deny you that? You're right. Of your boss being mean to me, to you. Fuck. To you. You're the woman, baby? Am I?" The young man in a planetary guard uniform looks very pale. There's a feverish gleam to his eyes. "Your ladyship? At last! Private Camille Reglas at your command." He hesitates. "I was in the convoy the governor sent out to meet you. The convoy was ambushed by rebels. I'm the only survivor. Nevertheless, I'm ready to show you the way to the command center where the governor is awaiting you." "The succeed to failure ratio of combat objectives completion for this world's military speaks to its subpar efficiency. I will advise the local ruler to seek my fraternity's aid in upgrading their troops to servitor." Money blades, no! The tech priest's words make Private Regias grow pale and instinctively pull his helmet down tighter. Awareness succeeded. "What is it, soldier? Why are you so nervous?" The soldier grows paler. "Please forgive me, your ladyship. I was left alone, and it's been scary waiting for you. That's why." "Can you tell me about the insurgency?" "There's not a lot to tell. We were taught that the ungrateful rabble often rebels against the lawful authorities," comes Camille's rote answer. But then he continues in a slightly different tone. "For the past couple of years, we, haven't been doing very well. 2 major earthquakes in both hemispheres with lots of casualties and destruction. Then the tech priests tinkered with something they shouldn't have, and we had lives lost to a series of substantial explosions. Then on top of that, there were the new taxes." "Not the taxes! Those were the reason!" The governor did it to be able to report to his lordship Caligos that the army numbers and equipment supplies had increased as planned. The young man falls silent and looks at you with apprehension. "Do not dare badmouth your lawful governor, let alone justify the rebellion in the presence of a rogue trader. Are you implying that it is the governor's fault and he has been failing in his duties? Has the governor tried negotiating with the insurgents, offering them aid, tax relief?" "I don't think that they are gonna want tax relief. Those are heretics we're talking about. I think they want the blood and murder." "I'm gonna ask you if he's implying that." "I beg of you, your ladyship, I'm not implying anything. Why would I? I'm just telling you what has been happening." "So about the rebellion, or was I? Well, there were rumors that it was all happening for a reason. The earthquakes, the Red Rose problems, and then there were those weird prophets. No eyes scratched them out themselves by the looks of it, and they kept going on about the final dawn. You know, the end of the world is near. Repent or you'll be doomed. That sort of thing. I don't know where they first began to appear, but they've definitely been out there for at least a year. Some got out and burned, of course, but heretic burnings aren't exactly rare. They catch someone every month, and that's why nobody noticed the new ones for a while. But as soon as the rebellion started, there were hundreds of them coming out of the woodwork, wandering about, muttering away, and none of them had eyes. You'll see for yourself, there's plenty of them in the highway. On this highway. So that's that. You can't tell anymore if the rebellion is just because of taxes or the disasters, or if the end of the world really is coming." "How did you make it out alive if your entire convoy perished?" "I don't know. I just did somehow. There was an ambush. Everything was going boom and bang around me, and I kept firing back till I saw our commander lying with a hole on his head. and everybody else too. I was alive, and the enemy had retreated. Enough talking. Let's get to the commander center. Yes, your ladyship. The command center is a straight walk from the starport. It's at the end of the upper way, not too far from here. But we must proceed carefully. Emperor forbid we get ambushed again. We will. Right, we have to go around the main road. It's sort of blocked by debris. Sweet ale. Where's he going? Are we all together? Bibi, I just found out from Bunny you are a spider and not a genie? I am a spider!
Always keep your eye on the prize.
What the hell, man? I'm not a genie! I've never been a genie! I have the world's only 24-karat Bibi. Oh my god. I hate that woman. She's scary and sad. She has lips bigger than 2 worms. I got the first 24-karat Labubu. World only for 24-karat Labubu. The temple door does not budge. It may be blocked by rubble from the other side. Oh, we might have to go around. Labubu. Who told you about this
I
beam?
always have a backup plan.
Tech use multi-key, Melda charge, or Pascal. Alright, Pascal, do your thing.
Success is an irrefutable certainty.
This shuttle must have been what crashed into the building and destroyed part of the street. La Bibi!
Reapers told me a secret.
Don't step over that. Sometimes your silly companions are stupid enough to step over things like that.
Operation successful.
Awareness? Our poor lads, they deserve proper last honors, not to be lying here like this. Camille looks away from the bodies. The battlefield looks highly suspicious. Half of your comrades never even had the chance to draw their weapons, and the direction of the shots as well. The attackers knew exactly what the path the group would take and how large it would be. The young man looks at you in slight confusion. I don't know what you're talking about. Yes, we were ambushed, but it was all over so quickly. It's a miracle I survived. I was lucky to be behind cover when it began. Aim your weapon at the private. Too many parts of your story fail to add up. I am beginning to wonder if you are a traitor. What? No! What doesn't add up? I'm the only survivor of the entire squad, don't you understand? All of my friends are dead. They're lying over there. I could have fled or hidden, but I chose to come all the way here to warn you. And you? Oops. That might have been a mistake. I do think it's suspicious. Reconsider, Lord Captain. Have mercy on the boy. He's been so awfully stressed, and it's a wonder he can even talk. Beautiful simpleton, that's all. I sense no cunning in him. Is that what your gift of prophecy is telling you? Warped if I know. With the cacophony in my head, there's no damn telling if it's the voices or my gut feeling. Either way, my instinct tells me that he's innocent. I can kill the private! Fine, let's keep walking. The guard says gloomily and looks away. It's okay, a little bit of intimidation is not bad. A little bit of intimidation. Let's disarm the trap. Nice. Let's go this way. I do need to level up, but... Acrobatic artistry. Oath of vengeance. It caused wounds. Captive audience. Wow. That's really good. Athletics, demolition, or Medicaid. Deactivate traps. It also allows use of explosives. I don't really care about explosives. How many companions can we have at the same time? I see it often on Instagram Reels. I see. So it has reached containment then. I find it hilarious people are going crazy over Labubu Demon Ball. They're so ugly, chat. I don't like Labubus. They just like them cause the K-pop girlies are using them. I hate Labubu. Labubu hate. Labubu. Labubu horrible. Labubu horrifying. Let's see. The enemy who survives an attack enhanced by this ability will attack the warrior in return, including creatures with ranged weapons. Sworn enemy. Breakthrough. The warrior dashes through an enemy to a cell on the enemy's opposite side and makes a melee attack with minus 50% reduced damage. Can be applied only once for the target per round. Does not provoke an attack of opportunity. Forceful strike. Karus. Whenever the operative attacks an enemy that is at full wounds, that attack deals plus 14% more damage to that enemy. Tide of Excellence. Whenever the operative triggers an exploit on an enemy, the operative gains plus 1 damage and plus 2 armor penetration until the end of the combat. Exposed weaknesses also reduces enemy toughness and willpower by minus 9 for 1 round. That's good. I fear this woman will betray us and then we will be using our skills against ourselves. The soldier gives a sign that they are about to open fire. The soldier and their allies will automatically dodge the soldier's next attack. Oh, that could be good. Since, you know, she has a AoE. Real 24 karat gold made on the form of a BB. 6 to the party total, 5 companions, I see. Nice. Adding Labubu to BB's throne. Fuck off! I'm not getting a Labubu! Unless somebody else pays for it. Cause I don't wanna waste my precious Peruvian money on Labubus. I'm not even gonna use it. It's gonna be like a mark of shame if you carry that in your bag. It's like a mark of I like Labubu. And I don't like Labubu. Let's see. Fresh target. Instant exposure. Tide of Excellence. Whenever the operative triggers an exploit on an enemy, it's the same thing. Exposed weakness costs 0 AP. I think this is good. Intelligence. Labubu. I read a meme the other day that made me lose my shit, and it was a Chinese lady looking at something that was named La Cuckoo or something like that, and she was like, "Is La Cuckoo the new Labubu?" And then somebody shared that image, and fucking the description was, "Is a new pee-pee? Is pee-pee poo-poo the new poopy? Is pee-pee the new poo-poo?" It's maddening! Motherfucker.
You will beg for mercy.
Oh my god.
I will grant none.
Crush them.
Idira needs to be here. You can be here. You can be here at the back. You need to hide, fucker. And you can be here.
This is intriguing.
The path is blocked. A bitty bitty bum bum. Oops. Ow. That was a mistake. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to electrocute my companions. My girlfriend just told her friends that I don't know how to play Caravan or on New Vegas, and they laughed. It's okay, it's okay. I don't know how to play either, but it is funny. It is funny. Because of people, a lot of people that play New Vegas just play Caravan and nothing else. Fuck. Oh well. We can't go around.
Activate calculated fury algorithm.
Jesus Christ. No one knows how to play Caravan and you won't convince me otherwise. Yeah. It is just luck. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't have to make any sense. You can just ignore Caravan for a very long while.
Someone else can do this. I'm not interested.
We are on fire. Burning 24? Ah, shit.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones.
It's fine, I'm not scared of a little flame. I ain't scared of a little flame.
Fewer target.
I thought Warhammer was those guys you paint. Yes, it is. But this too. This looks cool. Yeah, it's a game called Rogue Trader. It's from Warhammer, the Warhammer universe. Pretty good, pretty fun. They have patched a lot of things that were a problem back when I started playing. Like the loading screens were a little bit took a longer time to load, and also some zones were super bad on my GPU. But now it seems that it's all going super smooth.
On it.
Yippee! I like it. Owlcat actually reached out to me to play the DLC, so that's what I'm pushing towards as well.
I'll see to it personally.
You serve me. I need to start painting an army or I'll go insane. Armies are expensive, man. Try! Well, I guess it depends on how much. Do you have any knowledge on painting other armies? Have you painted armies before? I need to, Le Pew Pew. Shit. For Warden.
Was that you? Or
Nice. I keep thinking of ideas for how to paint them and which models to get, and then I don't buy any brushes or paint. Guess who has some paint you can buy? Can I get a little banter trade link? We have any kind of paint you may want. We also sell brushes. Maybe you can carve the figures out of wood to save money. I feel like that's gonna take more time and skill. You can buy them already made or 3D print them, which is also nice. I'm planning in the far off future 3D printing little BB so you can use them on your Warhammer sets. Use me as a merchant or anything that is a glass cannon. What is this? Dismantling attack, second weapon. Come in, maggot.
God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart.
Pew pew.
Eradicated.
And then
As the Emperor commands, I act.
control shot. The soldier gives a sign that they're about to open fire. The soldier... Oh, right. That's what we added. That's fine, I guess. Rebel trooper. Oh, this targets a specific enemy. I see. Ow! 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 I have this weird plank underneath my desk that crushes my knees every time I go forwards, and it sucks. Ow! I'll glue your cat to a sister of battle, or maybe a Kalidos assassin. Ooh! We did get to... Well, these are not technically 40k, but rather... Warhammer Age of Sigmar. But I do have some Daughters of Cain that I painted with my color palette, and they turned out pretty good. Pretty cute. Do you have the green print made out of uranium that gives you cancer? Maybe. How would you know? You're gonna have to buy it and then spend 12 months painting something with it, and then you can test yourself finally. Maybe it can cure cancer. After all, they also use radiation for that. The Warhammer painting that cures your cancer. And makes you win every single game.
Advancing.
Advancing. Are you fucking serious? Alright, whatever, man. You can eat the uranium and it just passes through you because it isn't water soluble. Oh! Thanks for giving me hope. Maybe I have done that at some point. Some toys, some children's toys were made with uranium in the past. Okay, I'm gonna rush here.
I'd rather not.
Victory is I took care of this one.
Yippee! Is there another one? I think this was the last one there. The other guy that we have to kill is over here. Alright. Are you ready to die?
You never stood a chance.
There's another one? Where's the other one? Oh, maybe this way. Oh. Oh yeah, over here. All the way through there, man. I want him to move. I will not move my butt.
Let's get to it.
Alright, let's get as close as possible.
Guided by faith.
Oh, fuck. No wonder this bitch is hiding there. Oh, we need Pascal. We need Pascal here. Wait, is it connected to something? Oh, yeah. This thing. Trap. Okay. No worries. Pascal, how are you gonna move over there, Pascal?
As the tactical imperative dictates.
That's so annoying. I don't think she should have been triggered if we were so far away. Oh wait, that is asbestos, not uranium. Man, I was about to drink a whole glass of uranium and then tell everybody that I survived. But actually, that makes sense, because there were these ladies that painted clocks with uranium paint, and they all died from cancer. I remember. Someone is cosplaying that 24 karat gold Lambobo. I did see that. I am the 24 karat gold Lambobo. The one and only 24 karat gold Lambobo. The Bobo. I don't even know exactly how she says it. It's kind of in British English, right? My 24 karat gold Lambobo. There we go. It's a specific type of accent in England. God damn it, I can do shit! Oh, we'll keep dodging, so it's fine. Pascal, please, disable this madness! Can we?
This 𝕓𝕤𝕤𝕤 is blessed with multifunctionality.
There we go. It is done. Die, bitch!
My vow is to serve.
Never mind, I have terrible aim. Don't you see? I am full of mechanical stuff in my body, they rust pretty easily. Oh, there's another one. Great. We keep dying with this thing. Maybe Medicaid?
Field medicine.
We're
at
still
its
burning.
finest. I've seen
I would
worse
turn
battles
it
than
to
this
it in
my
order
time.
for this to work. Fuck. Alright, whatever, I guess. Let's get moving.
I don't need luck. I have strategy.
I have strategy. It's too far away for me to aim properly. Although, if I am a soldier, I should be able to shoot up there. This is not realistic. Not realistic enough. Alright, let's do it for the 24 karat gold Labubu.
No can do.
Damn it.
Rejoice in battle. I'll do it.
Do we have something? No, we don't have any other weapons. Is he supposed to use a... Oh, 𝕠𝕚𝕤𝕤 axe. So he does do damage. Let's start moving. Start shooting first.
Running binary override.
God damn it! Alright, you stay there. I'm worried of you dying. Time to slaughter someone. Jesus.
Brace yourself, Abelard.
Come on! Come on! Hit that woman.
Who, if not other enemies?
Yippee! I could make that shot easy, true. Her accent sounded like Australian to me, but I could be wrong. Oh, maybe. Maybe. You know what? I actually think it could have been Australian. But just like one of those super thick ones. My 24 karat Labubu. Be sincere, chat. Would you buy a 24 karat Labibi? It's just a Labubu, but its face. Its face is my face. Like a posh Australian. There you go. Private Camille Reglas. The soldier looks around a little dazed. He is pressing his hand down on a fresh wound. How is this possible? Updating the catalog. The characteristic tendency of the planetary defense forces of Rikat Minoris to run into ambushes is not consequence of chances or negligence. It can only be explained as some twisted variation of combat tactics. This phenomenon is repressing. How curious. That is the second squad under your lead that ended up in a rebel ambush. Do you have anything to say in your defense, Private? He keeps not dying. Help the wounded man. It's alright. We're going to bandage you up and continue our way. You think this is a demon, chat? I think it could be a demon. Honestly, yes. I just like the luck factor. So my Lavivi has stats. You see, it gives you extra luck and good commerce. I have a gold Master Chief necklace. Nice. Wait, add a real gold? Mechanical shooting enhancements like that lady from the Olympics. Oh, that'd be cool. But I'm too shaky. Finish the wounded man. Enough. I cannot afford the risk of dragging a potential rebel spy along. I don't know if I should or not kill him. Because Adira did say that she didn't perceive anything weird with him. Help the wounded man, but tell him that the governor will have him in custody. Why? What did I do? Your relationship. They won't even bother to look into the matter. They'll just march me into the wall and shoot me. The soldier lowers his head glumly, accepting his fate! End dialogue. Why would they kill him? Just because she's squat died? Hand flamer. Ooh, scrappy out the pistol. I like those.
I always keep my options open.
I want a 24 karat lanemnem. That'd also be cute. Success is measured in blood, yours and your enemies. We're too many people to fit into one place. Too many people. Too many. Too many. Blind madman. The mobile charging stations chatter and crackle. The piercing sound is easily distinguishable even in the surrounding turmoil.
Keep your wits about you.
Wait, what's
I'll
he?
make an example out of you.
Come on! Pascal can be a bit closer. Argenta too.
Out of my way. My faith strengthens me. Let's get to it.
Oh, he can die now?
Here we go.
Pain cleanses the body.
Just a minor setback.
Alright.
As the Emperor can escape the Emperor's judgment. I'll do it. Faith without devaluated. Scared yet?
She's super tanky. Not super tanky. Her attacks are sturdy. Alright, let's see.
I won't stand for it.
Can I double attack? Death from above. Blade dance.
You should have thought twice. You never stood a chance.
There we go.
I'll see to it personally.
Shit.
They who discern the future on the battlefield.
The scriptural process
Nice.
successfully terminated.
Easy peasy.
This organized rabble should not be capable of bringing down a world like Ryklad Minoris. Is the governor exerting every effort to restore order here? I am not convinced.
Yeah,
The
even
governor is sincere in his faith and service to the Emperor, then I am confident that he is doing everything within his power.
I don't know. That sounds suspicious. Let's see. My side is true. Another crazy blind person. Jesus Christ, this place is a mess. We can't even move forward, can we?
Always keep your eye on the prize.
No, yeah, we can. A powerful explosion destroyed a large part of the breach, both above and below. Could someone still be alive? The upper way. Maybe the governor is evil. And not this soldier dude. Rebel soldiers and ordinary workers, everyone perished under the rubble of the ruined breach and buildings.
I always have a backup plan.
And picking everything up. I should probably save. Save. What about here? Oh! It's loading in. Let's see. Corunus expands. Region Raikat system. Location streets in the vicinity of the Raikat Minori starport material. Report based on oral accounts and pics the coordinates added to the archives of House Bombalance used by the Order of Seneschal Wersarian. On her journey across the world caught in the throes of heretical insurgency, the Lord Captain accidentally witnessed an unholy rite that transpired in one of the maintenance rooms of an aqueduct. This abandoned nook turned out to be heretics gathering it for performing their grim and profane acts. The large group of rebels stood frozen in patient anticipation. All started staring into the center of the room. No one moved, only the murmurs of hushed voices echoed against the metal walls. The Lord Captain ran a cursory glance over the room, assessing the situation. What is this? What is this written? The rebels were unremarkable in appearance. They were dressed in shabby clothes of abject rabble, spoke in choir's voices, and had repulsive faces. But what caught the Lord Captain's attention was a look of strange, almost sinister anticipation in their eyes. This was no gathering of loud blasphemers or bored idlers. Only occasionally would they exchange brief, unintelligible remarks as they stood in a frozen circle, their gazes turned towards the hulky instructor in the center of the room. Bulky power transformers, cogitators, crates, and box catchers took up most of the space. Against their background, the structure in the center stood out oddly, an enormous lens mounted on a stand. It caught the thin sunbeams that made their way through the slits in the ceiling and crossed the half-lit room. The rock trader surveyed the peculiar structure with great attention. The enormous mounted lens was doubtlessly imbued with the power of archenemy, chaos, a malign metaphysical force composed of psychic energy. Inimical to all that is noble and virtuous in the universe, anyone caught in the corrupted light it emits will face horrifying consequences. The Lord Captain peered into the darkness enveloping the room. Although barely visible behind the closed ranks of the insurgents, the rusted barrels with evidently flammable contents had not escaped the Lord Captain's keen eye. One good shot at those barrels would decimate the number of heretics on Raikat Minoris. The enormous mounted lens was doubtlessly imbued with the power of archenemy, inimical to all that is noble and virtuous in the universe. Anyone caught in the corrupted light it emits will face horrifying consequences. As if commanded by a grim unseen force, the insurgents fell silent at once and in a single movement parted. A thick, sticky silence filled the room. The heretics gazed were turned towards a metal structure with a lens on top of it, standing tall in the middle of a circle of mental candles. Piles of books and unholy symbols drowned on the floor. The structure flashed as a single sunray illuminated it. As if commanded by a grim, unseen force, the insurgents fell silent at once and in a single movement parted. A thick, sticky silence filled the room. A sound of bare feet broke the sinister silence as a man emerged from the deep shadows. Reeling, he entered the circle and collapsed on his knees in front of the enormous lens. Not a second had passed before the many rebel hands gripped the fallen man's shoulder and hair. Remember, comrade, the last sunray you behold will be yours only. Share with no one else your holy final dawn. Bellowed a lone heretic's voice amid the silence of the crowd. By the doings of someone's hands, the lens had turned, and its focused ray feasted in the prisoner's eyes. Oh shit. That's how they're getting blinded. The blinded man's harrowing scream shook the very walls of the place. Consumed by the riot, the rebels had not yet noticed the stranger in the mist. The Lord Captain braced herself and shot the warp lens, destroyed its charms, blew up the fuel barrels, thinning the heretics' ranks, charged bravely into battle to crush the enemy. There are too many, right? So I would make the barrels explode. Will we die if we do this? Let's shoot the warp lens. This pain is meaningless. Only she can show me the true light.
Will beg mercy, but I will grant none.
How many are they? Oh, that's a lot of people. Pick it. No, it's gonna make everybody explode. I already picked the other one. Plus, we can kind of make the things explode as well. Shit, I'm too far away. We're all too far away. Alright.
It will be done. One fewer target.
One fewer target. Very many. Many. I do have a flag grenade somewhere. Or a regular grenade somewhere else. Alright. Do your job.
I'll do it.
Each strike is a
Eat
prayer.
shit. No, not those barrels.
Death to non-believers. I serve the ruinous power.
Jesus, they have terrible aim. terrible aim.
Explorators know one route.
Get in here.
Request approved. The Messiah condemns you.
Okay, and then we can do...
The Messiah knows all, comprehends all.
I know what is to come.
Out of my way.
Jesus. 11,
Chaos guides.
11 enemies. That's alright, chat.
Weapon at the ready.
I hope he doesn't die. I feel guilty already.
To the weak.
I already kinda cursed him to die. Sorta. Jesus, there's more hiding. Okay. I believe.
On it. Another enemy down.
Nice. And now?
It's as good as done.
Alright, whatever. It's fine. There was another dude here, I think. Just one. Shut off the steam. Okay, we might need you somewhere near here, actually.
Follow my lead. Indeed. I took care of this one.
Nice. Just 7 now.
Death to
You
non-believers.
can't really see because of the chat, but there's 7. Oh, I should be closer.
The enemies of the Emperor will be
What do I need to level up in order to get more movement speed? This is too far away.
My vow is to serve.
What is this foreboding? On it. What an unfortunate turn of fate.
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
Oh, they also have a psyker. What is this dude doing? Do it! We've been fighting now half an hour ago. Alright, let me see. We can blade dance over there.
I'll see to it. You never stood a chance.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones. At your beck and call.
Nice. Is your mom your character or just a member of your retinue?
Out of my way!
My character.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
You can customize your character however you want.
As the Emperor commands, eradicated.
And that's gonna be your rogue trader, right? And then the rest are companions. I don't know if this is similar to Baldur's Gate in the sense that you can get a companion to also go with your... I mean, your friend's companion to go with this one. I don't know if it's multiplayer, really. I don't think so. Is it? I think that we talked about that a very long time ago when we first played this game. Might have been.
Guided by faith.
Shit. There goes nothing.
Cover me.
One more. Where's the other one? Is it this one? Blind Matt? No, it's the one that's hiding. Alright, I'll kill him myself.
A tactically sound approach.
Chaos guides me.
Rejoice in battle.
I think you would like Dawn of War. It's an early 2000 strategy game. I've seen Dawn of War. And all the charm that it entails. Nice. Like customized everything.
They who discern the future
Let me
own
see.
the battlefield.
I'm not really super good at a strategy. Playing this on normal. Well, story mode. The strategy is a bit complicated for me, but I do have a lot of fun with stuff that is Warhammer related. Have a try, I mean. Could be.
Your end was inevitable.
Yippee! The pain is meaningless, only she can heal me. Is this Slanesh then? Hold skipped. Your eye is drawn into the shards of the enormous lens scattered around the broken device. At first, you are uncertain as to what troubles you, but suddenly the realization hits you. The glass shimmers in a unique way, just the same way as the shards of the unknown broken object you found near Theodora's von Balanchus' desk. What's the matter, Lord Captain? What are you so interested in? Avril traits off when he notices what you are looking at. He instantly makes a connection. By the Imperial Saints! It cannot be. I see it too. Whatever that thing in her study was, it was made from the same material as this junk. What? What? Abelard is at a loss for words. He takes a moment to collect himself, and all at once they start pouring out in a hasty sputter. It's a mistake. Slander meant to blemish the good name of a person who is now dead and cannot even defend herself. First, those minions of the Academy murdered Lord Captain Theodora, and now this cannot be tolerated. It will not be tolerated. Come on, Abelard, remember what she was like. Idira smiles, betraying her grief, but at the same time it's strangely knowing. brazen, assertive. It was like her entire life was a race against fate until fate finally caught up with her in the end. She would have gone headfirst into a black hole if she had thought it would put her even one step ahead of everyone else out in the expanse. If we could just find out what she was keeping on her desk and why she went to get it during the attack. Sister Argenta's beautiful face is full of grief. How bitter it is to know that you were born from bad blood, but do not let this knowledge drag you into darkness. Perception test succeeded. The sister's words ring without a genuine, sincere hope that you'll be blessed with a wealthier fate. She does not appear to be shocked by the news of Theodora's possible heresy. Life must be so easy for you sanctimonious preachers, a dubious trinket, and you will no longer see a person. You see bad blood, an annoying hindrance. There's enough venom in Indira's voice to poison an entire regiment. Argenta recoils, but the next moment her eyes ignite with fury. How dare you admonish me? We're speaking of abetting the archenemy. A person who has taken it themselves thus can never justify their actions. Sure, why go through all the trouble of trying to make sense of anything when you can just label them heretics and call it a day? Except, my dear friend, I seem to remember that you didn't mind Theodora so much while you were aboard the ship. You didn't leave her side for even a moment. She rescued you, aided you, and your adoration wilted the moment you heard an accusation sullying her memory. You weren't surprised or upset. You just gave up on her and moved on. Sister Argenta, you will cease these insinuations about Theodora at once. I will not allow the name of the Bombalancius family to be defamed with such words. Argenta's fiery gaze instantly bores into you. She coldly bites out. The deeds of the rogue trader's predecessors speak more loudly than any words I could utter. Oh, I thought she was leaving the party.
The whispers told me how.
Ugh. The ritual site is covered in ominous heretical symbols. I don't see a single symbol. Oh well,
Let
maybe the
us not
papers.
dawdle.
What else is in here? I think I saw the place that was not explored.
Would you look at that?
Oh, there's a trap. There was a lever here also to disable the steam. Turn off the steam. Did it turn off? I can't see where exactly it turned off, but whatever. What about this door? Don't move
Is there
alone!
money to be made?
Elevator? Return to upper way. What about here? Sewers.
What a peculiar thing.
Jesus Christ.
I always get the job done.
Pascal can fix that, please.
Well, what do we
Oh
have
my
here?
god, how many are they? Jesus!
The Emperor favors me today.
What about this?
Never doubt me.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
I better myself through my
Do you
service.
see that?
No? Oh well, there's another one here.
Here. What's that?
Stop stepping!
The Emperor
She's gonna
favors
die.
me today.
What is in here? Oh, it's the other... Oh... Oh, we were supposed to go that way, except it
always
would have
keep my
blew us into
options open.
pieces.
The whispers told me a secret.
What was that? Oh, it's the... Oh... That makes sense. Chainmail. Shoot up the steam. There we go. What about these computers?
Would you look at that?
Goods.
Duty prevails.
The cogitator screen reads access code required. The machine spirits look favorably upon you. You overcome the cogitator's defenses. A message archive loads up. Judging by the accompanying notes, the message were meticulously transferred from paper to the sacred machine storage. Go to dispatches. Till the Harbingers, we've intercepted a convoy of the governor's underlings who were supposed to meet at 𝕊𝕤𝕤𝕤𝕤's last. Only one out of the whole convoy got away, but he's not long for this world. No one's making it to the governor's hall, not that youngster or the one he's supposed to meet. Our comrades have got their hands on a guard box cluster, and these fools have no clue we can hear all their comms. We know their every movement, and we're going to throw them a fine welcome party. Aurora must have no doubts that we'll do whatever it takes to stop her enemies. We've intercepted a convoy of the governor's underlings. Go to missives. Heed the words of a harbinger of Aurora. Let it be known that to you that the prophesied hour is nigh, and the faithful must triple their efforts. Those who stand in the way of our salvation must be swept away. Let it be revealed to you that the enemy is about to receive reinforcements. Remember the name, 𝕓𝕦𝕤𝕚𝕟𝕬𝕬. Her ship has already entered the system. We shouldn't expect this enemy to appear near our positions. Whoever reads our comrades of this threat will be granted Aurora's special blessing, a chance to stand at the prophet's side when the hour comes. Be vigilant. Camille, do you know what that is? Yes, looks like one of ours. All of our squads use them, so does this mean those bastards could have been eavesdropping on us all this time? That was why my squad got ambushed. Looks like, are you blind late person? Every boxcaster is unique. The string defects on the cover, the number signature on the antenna, the scintillated spectrum of the beat screen. How could you possibly mistake one for another? Now I see you were not responsible for the ambushes. Phew, thank you, your ladyship. I'm telling you, I would never. I'm no rat. Those who allow this boxcaster to end up in the wrong hands are guilty of criminal negligence. Let's leave.
Keep your wits about you.
There was something here, aside from this thing. Aurora sermon. It's coming, it's drawing even nearer. Heed the word of Aurora. Abandon your mundane affairs. Ambition is but dust. Desire is but rust upon the metal of the soul. The final dawn is coming. I will put an end to this all worldly vanities. Let me open this. Onslaught instantly increases movement points. Drugs! Phantom Cloak. 15% armor against warp damage. Nice. Let's get moving, chat. Chat, I'm thinking about making myself a snack and then coming back. What do you guys think? I am hungry. I'm real hungry. We can take a little break and eat something, drink something, fill our tummies with something yummy. You know? It'd be nice. So I'll be right back in a bit. See you in a bit. Damn chat, a million different things happened when I was out. Oh, double BB. There we go. Was it double sound all this time? What the heck? Sorry for going away. First I brought some tea and I burned myself with it. Like a dumbass. Then I tried to eat my sandwich. And it smelled kind of weird. And then I had to go... I had to go out of my room. And my mom has a friend over. Right outside of my room. For those that don't know, my room connects with the living room. And... she can hear me scream. So loud. Be back. Yeah, be back. Hello. Are you ready for some rogue training? Actually, I think I'm gonna take a break from rogue training. Just gonna sit down and show you some stuff that I have. Somebody sent over... the person that bought the cutout sent over some pictures of the cutout in funny situations, and I have to show you now what they look like. So during off we had a little auction for the cutouts, and surprisingly enough, the price was not that expensive. Let me try and put this here. Let me show you what we did with the cutouts. Can I show this? I move my stuff around. Yeah, there we go. She's your official spotter. She's your official spotter. For all the joblins that do exercise, I will watch over you so that your huge, heavy weight doesn't fall over your head and you die, okay? Or your chest, depending which one you're using it to be stronger with. Damn, you live like this? This is the house. The house of the person that purchased the cutout. This is not my house. Stop saying that it looks like Peru. Stop saying like it looks like a third world country. That is the most third world country. This thing is in America. Ain't nobody got time to clean their houses. Okay? You're literally there. That's not me! That's a cutout! Alright. Maybe it's like a fucking you know how leeches have like Orocruxes? It's like that. Every cutout has a piece of my soul. So I guess that in a way I am there. I am there being the top spotted and helping you not die by crushing your whole body. Alright? And I've heard opposing opinions about this game. What's yours? I like it so far. I'm not that I'm not like an avid player of turn-based games, I would like to say, but chat knows that's a lie. You mean a phylactery? Yeah. My phylactery are the cutouts. I love them. Contain a part of my soul. I'm hoping that every cutout that we make is gonna be different with like a different outfit. So the next cutout that we make is probably gonna be the schoolgirl BB one. Maybe we can even get a cat, almost said a cat phylactery. A cat cutout. A BB cat cutout. That'd be cute. So far I think that this game is interesting. I really like the lore from Warhammer. There's people that got really pissed off about there being some missions on launch, but that's kinda like the staple with the games this small, I think. Cause I also couldn't really play it on release because I was having trouble loading in some zones of the game while streaming. But now that's been fixed. It's been patched along with new DLC, so it's working properly now. I'm happy. Anyways, let me get the second image. Let me get you the second image. We have this one of her helping out with the weights. And then there's this one. Yes, I do want to replace it. Bibi with the chickens. Bibi hunting for her food with the chickens. I finally got outside of Latin America, and I'm exploring the wilderness of Central America, Central USA. And then there's this one. Yes. I successfully intercepted your basement and I am watching your every move. I'm on your walls. I'm literally on your walls. Howdy. Hello, Weapon Sancho. Shacho. Welcome. Triple welcome. Quadruple welcome. So, the cutout is having fun. The cutout is going places. I am waiting because I'm hoping that she gets shot. I'm hoping she gets put as one of those dummies at ranges and she gets shot. I was promised a video of my cutout getting shot. You'll get it right the first try one day. I'm sorry. I don't know why I put like an N in between the shat and the cho. Sancho. Shacho. Let me have some tea, please. It's super hot tea. I was trying to get into my room, but I have so much mess on the floor that I tried to open the door and it closed in on me. And then my tea fell over out of my arm and it was burning. Let me see. I think these are music from Assassin's Creed. But yeah. I think that I'm gonna end stream in a bit. I'm exhausted. Couldn't really sleep much. Plus I'm not feeling very well. But I'm very grateful that you guys could make it. I'm very grateful that you guys could watch the stream today. We're gonna have another one for Uma Musume tomorrow. I'm not sure if I'm gonna move it to maybe Wednesday, perhaps. So we'll have to see. It will depend on how I'm feeling, because I'm a little down today. But let's go raid. How about we raid a friend? A friend of ours. Before I forget, I'm gonna probably save. But first we raid. I think we can raid Ume. You guys wanna raid Ume? Ume. I know. It's been fun. It's always fun hanging out with you guys. Let's make the raid Pirate Kitty raid and a little heart. There we go. Alright, thank you guys so much for being here today. Thank you, Scaldi. Thank you, Bevim Shacho. Thank you, Serba. Thank you, Kyoro. Chlorophyte. Thank you. Thank you, CQB. Bye bye, and have a good one over at Twitch. I'm gonna raid on YouTube as well. Thank you guys so much. I had a lot of fun. Sorry that I'm a bit slow. We'll fix it tomorrow, hopefully. I'll drink all of my vitamins and see if I can pull myself together. Thank you so much. And take care. Okay? Bye-bye, Ramon. Bye-bye, Clarified. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye. Let me redirect over to... How about we raid Genie? Over here. There we go. Alright, take care, guys. Bye-bye.